week. It's not Monday, Tuesday.
It's not Monday.
Is it Tuesday?
It is Tuesday. I know. You ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Yo! That might have even been better than last time. This man knows how to open a can of water.
Yeah, that's because of water.
Round 2, baby.
Not the alcoholism.
She used to open cans of whoop ass.
That's what it is on drums.
Nuh-uh.
So if you're watching this tomorrow, because I have to go home and put all this up online because we
gonna be the worst.
fucked up. Yeah.
Nobody knows we fucked
Well, we
up.
didn't fuck up. It was a microphone.
Yeah,
So those
a
microphones.
technical error that we did not foresee.
I haven't used them in a while, and they've just been in a bag. So it's weird how something can just break, and it wasn't broken when you put it up.
Yep.
It just went, I don't want to have a life anymore.
Every time.
And so I'm like editing it, and I'm like, what the fuck is that fucking noise? And it's just faint, right? And all the audio's down, so I like do some of the shit, do some of the audio shit. I'm like, and then so it's like, it's just like in it. It's just baked in. I'm like, was I shaking my leg? Because I have habitual leg shaking.
I was too, so it could have been both of us.
It wasn't because it was doing it while we weren't doing it. Look, trust me. I was like, okay, find another new spot. And like I was clicking around. Like I was like, please God, no. And then I just was like, all right, just let it play. Maybe it's fine. Just, sometimes you just need to watch it. You're in your own head, right? So I turn it on and it's going. And like 3 minutes in, my microphone is like, have you ever seen someone wear like a lav mic and it gets that rustly sound? It just starts doing that. And I was like, okay. And I just turned it off, and I turned everything. I just put the computer to sleep.
Accept the defeat.
I didn't even tell Kurt because he was having so much fun at South by Southwest.
I was like, why do I have a voice message from Corey?
Yeah.
I was like, we talk, but we don't talk like that. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, it was just an accident. Like, I had so many things going through my, like, I was just like, what's going on here? I hit play. Hello, okay.
Dude, I'm
that's
so
a guilty
sorry.
conscience.
Dude.
I was just glad I didn't do anything wrong. I thought you were coming at me for something.
No, never. Firstly, I'm a man. I do that shit to your face.
Just kidding.
Ain't no fucking voice memos for me, goddammit.
I ain't got nothing to come at me about.
And never.
I think that's just guilty conscience. Maybe my parents got on to me too much as a kid.
Some of that Christian guilt. What do they call it? Catholic guilt? Were you raised Catholic?
No.
Mine was Southern Baptist.
Yeah, it was fake Baptist, and then I went to a Pentecostal church with a neighbor boy, and that was a whole other experience. And I quickly found I think that's kind of, no offense, I kind of think that's what shattered my religious foundation.
That one will do it.
Even at like a young age, I was like,
this is crazy.
I want to say something, but I'm not going to offend anybody's religion.
No, I don't.
It's fine.
Believe what you want. I believe in shit too.
It's just nobody told me about the speaking in tongues.
Yeah.
My mom knew I was going to
That's
a
more what I was
Pentecostal
talking
church.
about. Yeah.
She didn't warn me. She didn't
when they bring out the snakes.
Heads up, nothing. Yeah. I just go in there and we're sitting there fine. Everybody starts singing, and then all of a sudden it's a seance. I was like, oh shit, what's going on here?
Yeah, if you've never been, it's quite an experience. I went to one.
Go to a Pentecostal church.
You should.
It's fun.
At least one.
Yes.
So I'm always of the like.
I'm an experienced guy.
If you ask me, I'll go. I'm not going to go on my own volition or whatever accord, but I will gladly be like, yeah, I'll go.
Yeah.
I don't mind. I don't mind a good church sermon. Makes me feel good sometimes. And I went to one and I was like, oh, it's like that.
The only thing I think that could beat it is going to like a evangelist church, but that's so expensive. I mean,
I went to one of those and I left.
Did I say it right?
Evangelist,
something like that. I don't know.
Evangelist.
I'm not a religious person.
It's evangelist. I think. Oh shit! Let me take this off real quick. Sorry, I'm very tired. This is gonna be a low energy pod.
Very low. I don't know. I may get a second one. We'll see.
We should have done some nose candy.
It's booger sugar.
Yeah.
Those beers. was one of the things I haven't done, which is fine with me. But again, that's another two-year power kind of thing.
What? Oh,
Coke.
Yo, yeah.
I'm not a.
Dude, no, I don't
go
want to
fast
do it.
kind of guy.
How are you with mint?
What is that?
It's the worst thing in the world.
I have an empty stomach, so I don't want to do it.
Dude, I had to eat. I stopped at Walmart to get this water,
Yeah.
and they have that chicken in a cup.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I guess that's dinner. And then I get here, and Kurt's like, I bought you tacos. I'm like, fuck.
That sounds great. That's what I had for lunch today.
Tacos?
Yeah,
It is Tuesday.
There's a food truck or in North Little Rock in Argento.
Uh-huh.
Maybe in a minute. We'll see.
This is an experience.
I know. We'll see how low energy we are. If we need to zest it up, I'll eat one.
It'll zest you up.
Oh,
If we
you'll
can't
be
ta-
zesty.
If we run out of things to talk about, I'll do that for views.
Well, what was it? 2 pods ago, we started with a a peanut butter chocolate challenge.
Oh,
Maybe that's how we start breaking the ice.
Yeah, you could. I kind of thought about it on the way over there. I was like, is there anything wacky that we could do that would be fun? But
Well, we did the hot sauce. We've done
nuggets.
the nuggets. We did a chocolate bar.
Wait, didn't y'all do one before the nuggets? Or
We did hot sauce, but it didn't get posted till last week.
okay. I just got the order wrong then. 'Cause
Although,
I remember Murray mentioning the
There's a
nuggets.
story that didn't get documented after the hot sauce.
Yeah, you've said it on here.
Have I?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I want to hear it. Say it again.
Okay. It's probably been a while because I didn't remember saying it.
You can give it TLDR if you need to.
Hell yeah.
Either or.
So we do the hot ones challenge, and on the last one, you always, you want to be a show off.
That's the only like painful one I've had is the last.
The last dab is
the
3.5
Apollo one. I have a
million.
small bottle in my fridge I have not opened. so no
Scoville's,
better. Yeah.
right? So it's ungodly fucking hot.
I'm not a mustard fan.
I'm not either.
And when that hit I literally just took like a little pea size off of a butter knife and just put it on my tongue. My tongue had it was like, yo, we just had a whole package of sour Skittles, and
Yes.
like you're crying.
Yes.
Like,
Oh, I was cussing at it. I was
Yeah.
throwing shit. So we poured a whole, like half the bottle on what was it, chicken nuggets? I think we did chicken nuggets, chicken strips. Because,
yeah.
I got it, views, baby.
YOLO, bro.
Just do it, man. And I eat it. I'm swear, dude, the water, it won't stop coming out of my face.
Yeah.
And I go to the bathroom and I open the door, and
The snot too.
Kurt's standing there at the bathroom door, and I'm like, what the fuck? He scared me.
There's nothing to fix it. You just maced yourself.
Well, hold on. I'll tell you what else I maced. He goes, because we were pouring it on there, he goes, you washed your hands first, right? And I went, no. And as soon as I realized it, because he already knew, as soon as it realized in my brain, I was like, oh.
Yep.
And it just started burning and more burning. And I was in here like, Kurt, and Spencer's in here, dude, and we're all they're laughing. Of course they're laughing, as they should. I'm a fucking idiot. And I've got this.
Everybody makes a mistake.
We have this almond milk, and I have napkins. And I just douse these napkins in this almond milk and shove it down my pants.
Nah, I just would have went in the bathroom and laid down and just poured it.
Dude,
Straight
on the dong.
Straight on dong.
Straight to the hog.
Full contact. Neutralize on surface.
Dude, no. It was 2 fucking hours of pure hell.
Yeah.
I sat here for a little bit, and then I was like, it's not getting any better, and I was miserable.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm going to go home. I go home where I can de-robe or whatever, and just sat there just in just fucking misery with milk fucking napkins all over my wiener. Hilarious.
That's so funny. I've only put icy hot on my wiener on accident. I've maced my eyes with hot sauce fingers. I'm really bad about
I've
doing
done
that.
Yeah.
Real bad.
Because I eat hot sauce a lot.
So bad. Same.
Especially if you get it off the edge of the bottle, even if you're being a good...
Well, some of them are so strong, you can wash your hands with dish soap for 30 seconds to 2 minutes. It doesn't fucking matter.
Right.
Shit's still there. I don't know.
I love hot sauce.
Yeah, the Los Calientes.
It's fucking delicious.
That's good. That classic
Dude,
sauce.
and it's
from
like
them.
300,000. We had that. I was like, I would have this just in my home.
Yeah,
this would
I
just be
literally
a regular
ate it on
item.
everything. On
Yeah.
my eggs, on my tacos, on anything. If hot sauce is good on it, it went on it.
Now, if they could just bring the price down a little, because damn, they're proud of that. Fucking
$10 a fucking bottle.
It's kind of a bit much. I'm like, I'll
when
buy
there's
more.
3 of them at like Target, I'm like, okay, you're selling me because the marketing, but at the same time, it's good. To be fair, at least it's
good.
not
It is
shitty
good.
hot sauce.
That's true.
Like I got the one that had the
I mean, Cholula's like 6.
yeah. That's fair. When in like a retrospective, some hot sauces.
But
are
dude,
the
you can
same
get a big
price.
old fucking jar of Valentina Black Label for like $2. They're like, just have this shit. Like it's literally a jug.
Sorry, my nipples got a little hard. You said Valentina. It's my girl. I love that hot sauce. That's that's what I use regularly.
Yeah, me
Like,
too.
Tabasco's too watery. Louisiana
Tabasco in
tastes
Louisiana's
like
fucking trash.
I don't know what's wrong with Louisiana. I think it's just pure paprika.
Yeah.
It's terrible. It's like buffalo to me. It's just,
Yes, ugh. Thank you.
the buffalo.
We just pissed off everyone listening.
All right, here we go. Buffalo is the white man's hot sauce.
It's trash.
It's disgusting.
It's disgusting.
It's
Tastes like-
it's
tastes and
hot
smells like
sauce
feet.
for white trash
Yeah.
people. It's disgusting. People who eat buffalo sauce listen to Kid Rock. Like, it's disgusting. Like
And drink
there's
Bud Light, but bitch about Bud Light.
There's no excuse
Yo,
to
that's hilarious.
there's no excuse to eat buffalo
He
sauce.
forgot he did the whole thing.
Yes.
Like,
It's awesome.
That's dementia, bud.
God damn.
Dementia from heroin.
That's too many Bud Lights.
And heroin. I think he was just like, fuck it, we changed, wasn't he? Like,
He doesn't care.
he didn't know. He just
The
like,
guy lives in a
whatever.
mansion. He doesn't give a fuck. He's just like, fuck it. I was just doing internet shit.
That's beautiful though. Yeah, fuck buffalo.
It's so trash.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Even the smell of it.
Yeah, your taste buds are fried if you like buffalo.
Mm.
I can't say anything. I cannot do mustard. There's something about it. My body rejects it.
I will be violent.
Yeah,
I get
Thank
violent.
you. Thank you. Okay.
Fuck that pepper.
Thank you.
Fuck that whole plant. Fuck everything
Yep.
about it to hell. And
It's the only thing where I have to send it back, and it's because I can't eat it. Like,
dude, honestly, any sauce
Yeah.
that I didn't apply that my own discretion. I just
the
or
bottom
everything
of a
plain.
Taco Bell burrito full of sour cream.
Well, that motherfucker. That's what we were just talking about that shit earlier.
That
thank
makes
you.
me want to gag immediately.
Yes.
I love Taco Bell burrito,
Oh, you
but
do?
that's sour. I mean,
I
I,
hate
don't
Taco
eat it
Bell.
anymore because I'm better to myself. Like I only do it if I have to.
It's crazy
but
how fat I am and how little fast food I'm willing to eat.
it's crazy how much I eat and how small I
Yeah,
am.
yeah. You've got metabolism.
That's
Or you?
when I was drinking. That's when my hair fell out actually, because like I was drinking a lot.
Your hair from drinking?
So I was drinking a lot, like a pint of whiskey, half pint on a
day?
good night. Yeah, a night.
A night?
Yeah, I wasn't destructive or anything. I just come home from work,
Yeah.
I pick up a bottle.
Was it you got in like a
I just
a swing? You
All
were
I
just
did
like-
was going home, drinking and drawing. I wasn't hurting anybody, minding my
weren't
business.
sad or nothing?
No.
Oh, okay.
Like genuinely, I was just self-medicating. I always have had a naturally high alcohol tolerance. I mean, I was straight edge until I was 22, and then I think
like,
I
this
had
is
my
good."
heart broke or some
Yeah.
bullshit excuse. Still, it's an excuse.
You got a whiskey and a cigarette. Like, which one am I gonna do?
I think I started with smoking.
Yep.
But yeah, and then I started. I remember just drinking Heaven Hill vodka one night. That was an awful decision. Oh. But anyways, I was drinking Wild Turkey most of the time. But I was drinking a lot every night for a long time. It was like not a long time in retrospect. It was like 2 or 3 years.
And that's a long time every night.
Yeah, and I have always been this size. Like I'm about 6'1", about 155, 160 on a good day.
Okay.
But I got up to I was about 245 pounds by heaviest.
You were? Wow, yeah, that's a pretty thick boy.
I mean, I was fine with it, you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
I mean, again, I was just doing my thing, and
That's my fighting weight. I'd love to be 240.
and
Holy
the people
hell.
around me, they didn't like, and I wasn't like drinking and driving or anything. But like, if I went over to places and like hung out and drank,
Yeah.
people couldn't tell like how like I drink a lot. It takes a lot for me to get drunk, but all in all, I put on a lot of weight, and when I stopped. I just stopped one day just because I never saw it as a problem, like genuinely. Like obviously I had alcoholism or I was an alcoholic, but I still had control of it. You know what I mean? I was
Yeah,
aware
yeah.
of what I was doing. I didn't feel like I needed it. And I took time off, but not very much.
Right.
All in all, I put on that much weight, and when I stopped, I lost all of it within the span of 5 months.
Damn.
And my doctor's excuse was basically my body kind of went into shock, and he's seen it before apparently.
Oh,
But-
for sure.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's not genetics. I mean, it may be, but no one in my family is bald at all, which is kind of weird, or has like alopecia or anything.
Yeah, yeah.
Everybody has a fucking great head of hair.
Well,
my dad had cancer,
alcoholism
lost all of
shock.
his hair, brought it back. It's wild.
Real.
Yeah.
Like they wean people off that shit for a reason. You could die.
I mean, it can happen even without alcoholism. Truthfully, like
Really?
people, it happens with people who. I mean, I've seen a couple cases with the Ozempic because people kind of go too hard on
A
it.
little too hard. And some people it doesn't sit well.
Well,
with.
you're robbing your body of nutrients,
Yeah.
flat out, and that's kind of what happened with my
Seen a
body.
lot of problems with that
'cause
shit.
The alcohol had killed my intestinal lining, which is what absorbs all the nutrients. And yeah, this is a medical podcast all of a sudden, but hey,
Well, hey, we're learning. We're
Yeah, it's
learning.
neat.
I didn't know that.
yeah, a lot of people don't. They just I've had
But I
people
don't
come
do
up
whiskey.
to me
Though.
like
Is it a whiskey thing or is it alcohol? Period.
alcohol. Period. Really, it's just your body losing that much weight. Like it's not supposed to lose that much weight that quickly.
That's fair.
And that it was like
Yeah.
a system shock. So anything kind of like that. I can't think of another example besides losing a lot of weight, but just kind of like just shock in your system or like
just went-
unable to
Your body's
take in
like,
nutrients.
shock us. We're gonna shock you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you've drank it so much for so long.
Did it take a long time or was it like boom?
No, I just stopped. Like genuinely, I just stopped the next day, and that's why I lost the weight so quickly. Because I didn't I didn't like have a drink here and there because I wouldn't have lost the weight. Like my metabolism literally just kicked on. It was kind of wild. Like my doctor, and I showed my doctors like a progression of pictures. Yeah, it makes sense.
Damn.
Because I don't know what to tell you. He's like, you were this big, and now you're this big. And
I need some of that. Give
Yeah.
me some of your metabolism.
my dad's the same size too, which is kind of wild. I think I just get it all from him. People were like, "It's gonna slow down." I was like, "I've slowed it down, and it's back."
Some people that's not true. Yeah. But
Yeah.
my buddy Terry, dude, that dude, he could eat 19 pizzas. I don't care what the fuck you fed him,
That's
and
how I
every
am.
day, and he'll still just be.
I'll eat a
Cylinder.
4-course dinner,
Yeah.
just for myself. I'll make a steak,
Some people
and
have
some
all the luck.
veggies and all kinds of stuff, and then I'll turn around and eat 4 bowls of cereal afterwards. I am a fiend. Like,
God.
it's a problem.
If I ate that much food, I'd probably throw up
Yeah.
now that I have that medicine.
Yeah.
Which I guess we talked about on the last one. There's going to be some crossover talk. I was trying to be like remember like all
You'll
the
be
things
right.
we talked about. I was like,
Well, it'd be cool to touch back on some of it because I remember most of it, but at the same time, I
we can
was
talk about the
nervous.
Gideon show, and you got absolutely robbed by your snare stand.
Oh yeah, no, my snare strand.
Oh, is that what it
Yeah,
was?
my snare strand came loose, and it was fine. It just sounded like the
Fighting an uphill battle that day you were.
yeah.
Did you see all the drummers come to your rescue though? Like every drummer went to the back side and was like, "You need some."
I was trying not to hit him. Like one of the guys was fixing my snare strand, and I was just like,
I think that was Trevor.
no, it was Roy.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember Roy's last name. I'm sorry, Roy, if you're
It's
hearing
okay,
this.
Roy.
Yeah, Angel Flesh. Shout out to Angel Flesh
There you
and
go.
Trevor from Hell Tight. Yeah, they all came to my rescue. It was nice to have them there too, because you don't always have extra drummers, especially there. I mean, they were able to just stand behind me and watch the set, and that's nice too. Like
It's
to be able
always
to,
fun. I love
yeah,
that.
because it's also gives people easier access to help you too, in my opinion.
It's a whole
'Cause-
vibe. Having your boys like on the side stages or behind you. It's
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
Good shit.
Yeah, whenever we played in Heroes last, we played with Virtues, and I'm friends with them, and they were kind of messing with me behind me while we were playing.
Yeah, yeah.
It was fun, and it was
Get you,
distracting at the same
Yeah,
time. Yeah.
That's why every fucking picture of Kurt when he's beside me, because if Kurt's over there, I'm fucking like making faces at him, and he'll just go click and then start shooting other people.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only good photos of me are when I'm not looking. Because if
Same.
I see the camera, I'm gonna be a ham.
Same. At this
Yeah.
point, like, it's either. Well, no, I pretty much always look like Megamind. Like. I look like Megamind, and the more veins that come out in my head, the worse it. The worse it
Megamind
gets.
rules.
Like, I've stopped trying to like pose for pictures and stuff, or act like you're.
Yeah,
People pose for the pictures, especially when they're drumming. They'll act like they are. But
Oh,
I've
yeah.
just given up on it, especially like after all the faces that already got caught.
The mask one's one of my favorite ones you did.
I was
the
talking about
Zash
that
Bash.
today. I got to think about Halloween costumes, especially.
I mean, there's so many you could do.
I've got a long list.
You
Genuinely,
literally
I have
have
a
a
list
blank
on my
slate.
phone. Like Slenderman's an easy one.
Easy.
Like,
Death.
Yeah,
Super easy.
Yeah.
But you could be death, scary death, or like death from like Bill and Ted.
yeah. I got Dr. Evil.
Both are cool. Dr. Evil's great. Dr. Evil's really good, actually.
I mean, obviously, there's Fade Rautha from Dune 2.
Haven't seen it.
That's the new one. Like when that came out, I still haven't seen it, but people were like, "Hey, you look like that
Okay,
guy from
yeah.
Dune 2," and I was like, "Who's that?" And then they showed me a picture, and I was like, well, he doesn't have hair and eyebrows, so I look like him, all right.
Guess that's true.
Victor Saz from Gotham. That was who I always got before him, too.
Gotham. I haven't seen that either. It looks good, though.
Yeah.
I always see it in the reels, and I'm like, damn, this show looks good.
Lex Luthor from that same show, also bald man. It's Jesse Eisenberg bald, which I looked like him with hair. So it's just we have the same chin and nose.
Jesse Eisenberg. Yeah.
I don't really look like many people. When I was a kid, I got told Macaulay Culkin a lot, but that I think
Kinda.
I think my
Not now.
I used to have little drug addict eyes as a kid. They're kind of like sunk back in my head.
Oh,
Now I feel like they've came out a little bit.
Kind of grew in.
I was saying I used to have dark circles as a kid.
I had
Now
alien
don't.
head. My head was this size, but on like a tiny body, so it's just
Yeah.
like fucking.
No,
like
I have
an
a
absolute
big ass
mongoloid.
head. My head's still big. Like if it's not a strap back hat, it doesn't fit on my head.
Same.
Like cowboy hat? No, sir.
No,
Look at
sir.
this
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Like, look at this thing.
Mine doesn't do that.
That
Mine doesn't
motherfucker
fit
is there. Like, I got a dome.
I'm
Someone's
domed
like,
up,
you have a
too.
good head for being bald. And I just kicked the camera.
You're like, no, I
I was
don't.
like, you're a liar.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, you just don't say that to people. Would you say that to a normal bald man? No, you would not.
I
Like,
wouldn't say anything unless they said something. Then I'd be like, I wasn't gonna say anything, but
Yeah. Oh, that was also my point. It was like, I don't mind talking about it on this because most people, I've had people at Vino's come up to me like, oh, I thought you had cancer. And I was like,
what the fuck? Are you serious?
Yes.
Oh,
I was
you're
like,
not
"Bitch."
dying? Oh, thank God.
Bitch, you don't just say that to somebody, first of all. Like,
It's like saying, oh, you look like shit.
and that's another
It
thing.
might be worse.
That's the
They're
other
like,
thing.
I thought you were on death's door.
This is gonna. I shouldn't be saying this.
Why are you
I'm
here?
talking to you like we're not recording, but it looks good on you is the one thing that gets me. I'm just like,
Yeah.
stop.
Backhanded compliments.
It's
Yeah.
like I'm fine.
Really well.
It's like when people are like, oh, you're not that fat. I'm like, shut up.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm a whale.
It's like calling me big guy. Like, shut the fuck up. Shut up. Mind your business. Let's move on. We're all comfortable. That's why I stopped wearing a hat. It's a power move. It wasn't insecurity. It's like an accessory. You know what I mean?
Back. You got to start fucking just going with whatever they said. Be like, oh, I thought you had cancer. Be like, no, I do. Yeah, totally.
One of my
dying.
friends called me a chemo cutie, and I lost my mind. I lost it.
Chemo cutie?
Lost my mind.
Fuck. Oh
We're going to
man,
edit this podcast.
those are some wild. I can't believe somebody walked up to you and said that. That's
And this
crazy.
was a good friend that said
Oh,
that
okay.
to me.
Well, that count. That
it was
doesn't
but it was a good one. Like,
That's a good one.
I don't think that's from anything. If it is, I couldn't
I've
find
never
it.
heard the term. If that is a term, it's a fucked up term because that's you know what it actually means.
But there's like a weird bald man solidarity out there. Like,
absolutely.
I think it's a cult. Like
It's
I
like
haven't gotten
like you accepted it.
I haven't gotten the full invitation because I think of my like natural reaction to people talking to me. But there's a lot of bald men. Like even at Target, he's like, "What's your hair routine?" I was like, "It just doesn't grow, homie."
0. I'm one of the lucky ones.
He's like, "Really? Why?" And I was like, "I don't know. That's the same thing about my fucking eyebrows. They just don't grow, bro."
I made a wish to Santa one year and poof.
Yeah, it's
all
just gone. Which it does grow a little bit. Like it's weird because it's the opposite of balding. I have like a patch that grows on my crown. And I had some jackass tell me I should grow it all out and just do one big
big ponytail?
And I was like
Like a horse.
I don't think it would grow like that, but maybe.
Wear a bunch of beanies for just like, a year or two. Just try. It might stuff out the growth though, like grass. If you throw cardboard on it, it just dies underneath.
Yeah. Just start rubbing Rogaine on my head and praying for the best.
What about your face? Can you grow facial hair?
So I used to have a little bit of. I've always been not a very hairy guy.
No, same.
like so I don't.
I'm 40. This is the best I got, man.
Yeah,
and it's trash.
You had more than I had. Like my leg hair, even before all this, didn't really exist. Like my shins were bald my whole life, and no real reason, just didn't grow. But I had this, just like a little shitty pedophile stash,
Yeah,
and a
same.
goat goatee.
It sucks when it grows in all
And-
pedophile and shit. You're
Yeah.
like, fuck, I can't have this.
Yeah, I let it all grow once, just for like a span of like 6 months, and I was like, this is awful.
I'm up to
And-
once a week now and
Yeah.
fucking hate.
I have to shave. I still have to shave like every 2 days. Unfortunately, I wish I'm at a point where Like for a while it was all gone, but then like I kind of regulated my shit again and it started to grow in, and so now I have chops.
Oh,
and
shit.
I don't have literally any of this. I have like a couple mustache hairs on each side, and that's it. Like outside of that, like I'm just naked mole rat. Like,
Whoa.
Like ball.
You glide right through the water.
Yeah. Like a dolphin, bro.
Like a dolphin.
Swimming. Someone was like, just tell them you're a swimmer, and I was like, it's a shitty excuse.
It's a terrible excuse, because then they're going to be, what if we're at a pool someday and I have to prove this shit? Just sink like a rock.
What if I can't swim?
Dude, I don't even know if I can swim anymore. I used to be a strong swimmer as a child, but I haven't been in a pool
Then just
or
hold your breath.
water
You'll
in
float.
years. Yeah, that's true.
That's all you gotta do.
I'm going to have to anyway with this fucking thing. Just fucking lay down and glide across the water like a seal.
All I can think
Dolphin?
about.
Seal. Wait, what's the big one? Walrus.
Walrus.
Dolphin? Walrus.
I'm trying to think of like a naked, like a very scrawny sea animal. I can't think of one.
Seahorse, but that's like a tiny little creature.
I don't want to be impregnated.
Yeah, they can all be pregnant, huh? What's a tiny sea creature, Kurt?
A slithery one.
Slim one.
An eel.
Right?
Eel. There you go. I was thinking some sort of serpent, snake thing. What's
They call me a snake, motherfucker?
No.
You want to fight?
What's that Japanese thing that comes from the depths when the tsunami hits? The big shiny one. Have you seen it? The big chrome, long as.
Talking about Godzilla?
No, I'm not talking about Godzilla.
Because we support Mothra in here.
Mothra's. Have you seen the new Godzilla?
No, I haven't seen any of them.
Oh, Godzilla -1's on Netflix, Kurt.
On Netflix.
Yeah. What? I don't either. My wife stole her sister's account, and there's this movie called Atlas. Have you seen this?
No, I've seen the preview.
The preview. I saw it yesterday, and I was like, "Wow, Netflix actually made something I want to see." So I got on there. Of course, it didn't work, but I did see Godzilla -1's on there.
There was something I saw recently that I really liked on there, but I can't recollect it.
Been some decent. I saw.
Oh, that Dance with the Devil thing. It's
Yo,
about the
that
devil.
looks insane.
I was like, yeah, this is about TikTokers
show
and it's like TikTokers and dancers and stuff. Or this is about TikTok dancers. And like,
What's that horror movie? Isn't that the same title?
maybe. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's like a late night talk show, and
Late
it got
Night with the Devil, I think is what's
Late
called.
Night with the
Got
Devil.
you.
That's it. Sorry.
No, I mean I'm here for that. I'm gonna check it out later now because I'm into that kind
Dude,
of stuff.
just a preview of that fucking movie is haunting.
Yeah,
You're
I'm
like,
here for
holy
that.
Fuck.
But I was just scrolling on Netflix, and I think I was doodling or something, and I just wanted something mindless to watch. And so I turned on some Tic Tac show about Tic Tac dancers, and it turned out to be an awesome show. Like this, is like a three episode series and like all in all it's involved with a cult, like a real cult. It said TikTok cult, and I was like, okay, and then no, it's associated with a real fucking cult, like a real cult.
They're using TikTok as their get you platform.
Whoa. It's a while. It's kind of cringy because like they're like doing like these
It's TikTok.
dance moves to their monologues. Like they're like doing full breakdowns to monologues in some parts, but it's good otherwise.
Is it like those old where the Christian one of those PSA videos they used to make?
It literally looks like Step Up with monologues over it for a minute or for a few minutes. It's so cringy, but it is good. I'm super into like cults
Is it
and
a
stuff.
documentary? Or
Yeah,
is it,
it's like a three episode documentary
Okay,
thing.
I'll
I've been
check
like
it out.
watching like a lot of crime stuff and stuff like that. But I really like cult. Like
How's your dreams
cult
doing?
Stuff. Fine. I sleep like a rock. It's one of the big
Love
reasons.
a good murder before I go to sleep.
I watch a lot of horror movies too. It's just I don't really
love to.
attach to it too hard, even though I know it's reality. Some of it.
Some of it. Some people are scary.
Yeah, I watched the Shanae Watts documentary and I was like, holy shit.
Some people are really fucking scary.
Yeah,
Kurt can be scary.
It makes me happy to be normal weird and not
Right, just the
serial
right amount of
killer
weird, like approachable,
Yeah.
approachable weird.
just like this guy looks scary, but he may not be. I don't think I look scary, but
No,
some
you don't
people
look scary.
some people tell me I do, and I'm just like I don't.
Were they like 13? You look like the thing from my YouTube channel. What's that thing?
Oh,
Oh,
damn.
Slender Man. Yeah, you said that
Slenderman.
already. Yeah.
Marble Hornets.
Marble Hornets.
Yeah, that's all the old YouTube series that did Slenderman.
Is that where it's from?
It's one of the I think it's from
Creepypasta.
Is that what it's called?
The internet.
Yeah, where they make
dark
horror.
stories. Yeah.
It's from that, and then Marble Hornets made a YouTube adaptation, and it was one of the earlier ones. It came out when I was
Some
in
of
college.
those creepypastas are they get you.
Yeah.
You're
No,
reading
I
it,
mean,
you're
no,
like, oh
Slenderman's
my
real.
God.
That Marble Hornets is still up. Check it out. It'll make your skin crawl. Like, it's actually pretty
Oh,
good for a
I'm pretty
horror miniseries.
When it's horror stuff, I'm pretty like the stuff that scares me the most is the stuff that plays more realistically.
Yeah, I'm like, it's the supernatural stuff for me, but like, I love slasher films and stuff.
Slasher films are so
even now though, I don't like supernatural stuff. Doesn't really.
as long as it's not so out of the realm of believability. Like if it's gonna be like Jason or Freddy, I want it to be a slasher film. Like gore,
That's how I am.
machetes,
Like,
chopping off heads.
I'll get crucified for this, but I'm a big Rob Zombie fan. I like all of his movies and his
makes good shit.
I like his music too. A lot of people don't like him.
I know.
But
Well, a lot of people are snobby as fuck.
why does he put his wife in all the episodes?
It's the original. What the fuck? Who gives a fuck?
That's how I am. I just like to watch and enjoy stuff. I don't really take it with too much of an opinion.
Never trust a man whose last name is Zombie.
Because he's a zombie. That's why we don't trust him.
His wife's name is Sherry Moon Zombie, which is almost just as weird of a name.
It's honestly weirder.
Yeah. But I'm like all of his movies, like The Devil's Rejects and all that.
Dude, that movie fucking...
That's one of my favorites. I have a few
movie's
pictures of
insane.
Captain Spaulding hanging up in my art room. It's the artist.
What was the one
in 'em.
after that?
Three from Hell. It's the A House of a Thousand Corpses. Devil's Rejects and
Yes.
Three from Hell.
I didn't see Three from Hell, but those first two.
Three from Hell is an action film, basically.
Is that what it
but-
was?
I mean, yeah.
Somebody
but
told me don't watch it, so I was like,
watch
okay,
it.
I'm
It's
gonna
just cheesy. But it's his goal. That's what he wants. He wants to make cheesy hillbilly
Did you watch
horror.
the Monsters remake?
No. Yeah, I don't.
It didn't look good.
I'm not really. Like like I had to kind of get my arm twisted to watch the Addams Family stuff.
It was all right.
Yeah,
it was good. It was better than I thought it was going to be.
I look like
to be
Uncle
honest.
Fester, but like after Ozempic.
Self burn. I love it.
I'm gonna do
Look
that
like
for
Uncle
Halloween.
Fester
I'm gonna
after
put on that
Ozempic.
Uncle Fester
Just with an
costume.
Ozempic needle in
I don't
your
really
arm?
care on the Ozempic shot and a light bulb and put it in my mouth and just walk around with the Ozempic shot. If anybody has an empty Ozempic shot, holler at your boy.
Oh, we can fucking make that. We'll make an exaggerated one.
I
so
think that's
everybody
gonna
can
be
see
at
it.
least one of my costumes.
Dude, that's funny as
That's
fuck.
good as fuck, actually. Because I was gonna do his costume last year, but now this whole Ozempic thing is a thing. I have to.
Dude, with the fucking get the light bulb that they make light bulbs that look like light bulbs that'll just come on, so you can turn
I think
it on.
there's
and put it in
one
your
with
mouth.
the costume that turns on. I was just with the Spirit Halloween.
Right.
It was one I was gonna get before. I already had the mask one.
And just
but-
get you a turkey baster injector needle and just write Ozempic on there. There you go. Cheap. It's big. It's exaggerated.
or somebody's EpiPen.
An EpiPen's
I'm
good.
here for authenticity.
Authenticity? We're tired.
I'm dumb. No,
told you.
I'm not. I'm accountable.
Low
I'm
energy
dumb.
pod. I'll snassing.
I got two brain cells at all times. They're fighting each other every day. It's just kind of how it works.
I'm a drummer too.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Well, one's making beats and the other one's trying
From
to
one
walk.
fellow knuckle dragger to another.
Booga booga.
I'm losing my
I
sanity.
speak in taps.
Budukada? Badubadubakada.
But yeah, I never really got into Addams Family, even as a kid, like the older Addams Family.
I
There was
love
something else I was gonna say, horror related, but I don't remember. I guess doesn't matter.
Let's see. Horror movies. Haven't seen anything recently.
I like the X and Pearl series. I'm excited to see Maxine. It's good.
What's does Five Nights at Freddy? I don't think that counts. That was kind of childish.
It's cool though.
It's good. I
It's in
liked
the
it.
same realm-ish.
Yeah.
Some people call it horror, but it's cool. It's a cult classic.
It'd be scary to a child.
Mhm.
I feel like.
I thought it was terrifying.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you
Oh,
saying
okay.
you're a child?
Yep.
We're all children at heart.
That's a good attitude to have. I'd rather be a child.
Mine's not. Mine's adult. Mine's an 80-year-old heart. Stupid fucking heart. I'm gonna get this out of my eyesight because it's fucking with me.
You know you want to do it.
No, I don't.
Keeps looking at it.
Yeah, I do. I'm like, well, I've got fucking capital A, H, whatever the fuck.
You're tired and you're starting to feel a little zesty.
Well, it's like, do you do it because it's tempting? Because it's terrible. It's fucking god awful.
I
watched Kurt
if
clean
I was
5 of them.
Scared I didn't want to ruin my appetite, I would.
I don't think it'd ruin your appetite, but if you've ever had your eyes as wide open as humanly possible, that shit will do it. Okay. Hold on. Here, if it gets
Am I allowed to smell it?
Sure, absolutely. It's just a mint.
Yeah, I'll try.
It's just the most mint thing you've ever put in your mouth.
I'm gonna have a panic attack on your podcast.
Not that bad.
Got a bite into it?
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah. Here, I'll do it with you. I won't let you suffer alone. Here you go, Kurt. There's only one left. It's already insane.
Son of a bitch.
I told you.
That's not horrible. It's really not horrible. That's menthol.
Oh, God.
This is like what I put on my balls at night. It was a bad time. Oh, I used to shower.
It's like eating Vicks Vapor Rub. Holy fuck. I'm salivating.
I don't know what made me do this, but
You just take a drink within your mouth?
No. I'm spitting out the saliva.
oh yeah.
Oh,
So you lighted it. I was talking and I just lost it.
good God.
Is this gum or is it a mint?
It's gum. It's
Oh
gum.
fuck. So it just stays.
It just stays.
No, it gets better. That's what we do on the back end.
Clear it up.
I lost my whole trail of thought. Like honestly. Kurt, did you hear what I was saying?
No. The last thing I remember is Ozempic.
About out. That's too much, dude. Oh my fucking
Once
God.
you get past all that, it's fine. It's just a piece of gum.
Yeah, but it hurts.
I feel like I'm making faces.
Yeah.
We're here.
You're here.
Are the
We're in
veins
it.
sticking out of my head?
Advanced ticket tired, man. 2, please.
I'm awake.
Yeah. Row D, seat 7, 8, 9.
Oh yeah, I was talking about menthol on my balls.
That's it.
What it was.
Mentholated nut sacks. That's it. Oh yeah. How can we forget?
Duh. Oh
People
yeah.
screaming at their radios. Mentholated nuts.
What was it? Ryan talked about shitting himself. I'm talking about icy hot on my balls.
Hey, I had a 3.5 million Scoville unit hot sauce on my wiener tip. So, hey, listen, we're all done things maybe we're not proud of.
Yeah, I used to shower with Dr. Bronner's peppermint soap like a sociopath.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I don't know why. I don't know what point I was proven.
Oh my God.
I don't know if you remember seeing Thanos in that little icy environment, but just his lips were my asshole every time I took a shower.
Dude,
just
what? Why?
lit on. It
It's
was
just like, I don't like myself.
I'm disassociated 99% of the time. I had to ground myself one way or another, so peppermint on the asshole was my choice of
Dude,
grounding.
no,
I guess. I don't know.
I used that shit one time. My wife put that in our shower one time. I used that, and I was like,
It's like this gum is a grounding experience.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? She's like, oh, you don't like it? But I was like, what the fuck is this?
some people
Shout
do
out to Dr.
things
Bronner's,
like
though. That's soap rules.
some things do grounding techniques, like name 5 colors you see, 4 things you smell.
Yeah,
I
just-
put Dr. Bronner's on my asshole and 1 battery clamps on my
finger it in.
nipples.
I just go outside and work on the lawnmower.
Pick
Yeah,
this out
yeah.
because I feel like I'm smacking in the mic. So
You win, dude. Kurt's probably, he's fine.
I mean, it's awful
Kurt's
at first,
crazy.
but after the first like 2 minutes, it's fine.
I'm
It's
still-
regular.
I'm
It's
still-
like 5 gum at that point, but
5 gum.
God
Or
damn,
chew 5 gums.
I feel like Satan took a piss in my mouth.
Yeah, it's a hot,
And I
burny
don't
piss
have a
mouth.
piss kink. I'm not about that. My mouth is on fire. Actually, oxygen on it's worse.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be great if you had allergies.
I
Light
think
you right up.
Oh, it's all clean sailing. What was that shit called? Grenades.
Yeah.
Where did we get those? It was like a Shell gas station in the middle of nowhere.
Good advertising.
It was in Maumelle.
Is that coming on my mouth?
Go
Come and Go
find
in Maumelle.
the Come and Go in Maumelle and get some of those.
Yep.
They're a great experience.
That was an experience.
Give 'em
I
to
think
your
they were
mom.
I think they were like $5. It's been a great prank.
Yeah. That really wasn't that bad though. I'm a little bit more down to reality than I want to be.
I'm settling out now. I didn't like it. That's 2 times now.
I got lightheaded for a second.
Yeah,
I was
that's
like,
what I'm saying.
oh
It's
shit.
insane. Yeah, you're like, it wasn't that bad.
This is a high. Like,
Just fucking faints.
this is a high that people chase. This is just a hot sauce high.
This motherfucker put 5 in his mouth at once on the road trip to Wichita.
You know what else I did? Put one in my butt.
He boofed it.
Can we talk about the
Call it the
things
spicy
that
nacho.
you're allowed to boof these days and it's socially acceptable?
Everything. It doesn't matter
The
anymore.
dispensary has suppositories.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they
What?
do. 100%.
You can just boof the weed now?
Shove it right up your rectum.
How high are we trying to get, y'all?
I
You're
don't
just
know.
Bypassing everything?
I don't know, but why is this socially acceptable? They actually, I've seen some head shops with like Delta 9 boofers.
Boofers? Just Delta 9? That's not even... That's just like ashwagandha. You can just get that. That's just legal shit at Target.
THC, technically.
You know what makes ashwagandha better? If you put it in your ass.
That's what the boofing came from. It's like, how can I make this better? Let's
Works
shove
faster.
it in my ass.
You get all of it. You do get all of it. There's no liver or kidneys to really process out any of the good stuff.
Well, I thought that...
God.
I'm giving way too much about my past, but I thought that boofing was technically parachuting. And when a friend told me he was going to go boof something back in college, I was like, oh, okay. Which parachuting's terrible, too. It's like, it's something about, you like put pills in a Kleenex and then swallow it or something. It like activates it quicker. It's wild.
Never heard of that.
Wild shit. It's just, we won't talk about it.
How old are you?
I'm 32. This is
Okay,
in college,
so-
so I've seen a lot of things. I've done responsible things.
Yeah. I've done some irresponsible shit.
Yeah, I've never, like I said,
Kurt
I've never
doesn't
done
like when I
things
talk
like
about it, though.
coke or like Molly or
I don't want to talk
anything.
about
But
legal shit.
I've done a lot of illegal shit. Very fun.
If it's just irresponsible, that's fine.
I think all of us have done illegal shit.
Yeah.
Illegal
Good
and
times.
irresponsible shit. But yeah, I thought boofing was parachuting when he said he was gonna go boof something, and then he came back, and I was like, "How was it?" He goes, "Oh, my asshole's a little spicy." I was like, "Why was your asshole spicy?" And he goes, "Do you not know what boofing is?" And I was like,
It became pretty normal. It was becoming normal when I was in high school, and now I feel like it's just...
"Well, I was used to him rubbing cocaine on his gums, not
Yeah,
blowing
well,
it into his asshole."
My friends did that too. I saw somebody do cocaine the other day, and I was like, we're still doing it?
We're having a fantastic
wild.
podcast.
Yeah.
We have not talked about music once.
Well, the problem is that's all we talked about on the last one.
Yeah, that's fair.
So it's like we're on to different shit, so people don't even get that part of the conversation.
we just started and it snowballed.
What did we pass over on the other one? I feel like at the end we were like
We went from medical over to
we were talking about plants,
drugs.
insects, which we
didn't
talked
talk
about.
Oh yeah, we were talking about like insects and did we?
Moths and stuff. Yeah, because I sent you that picture of that one moth that was on my door. Looked like a fucking. I don't know. He looked like he was armored or something.
Which that's my love language, by the way. I love bug pictures.
Yeah.
Like
Well, he told me that once, and I was like, "Fuck it, I live in the woods, dog. I'll send you all the
it
bug
made me
pictures you
so
can
happy.
handle."
Like I love bug pictures, whether you want an ID or not, whether how far away it is. Well, I usually, if it's cool, I'll draw it.
Oh, okay.
Keely actually sent me this butterfly the other day, yesterday maybe. It was beautiful. Like I was awestruck at how beautiful it was, and actually kind of got me a little itch to want to draw again. Did I? Fuck no. But hey, it was
all right.
there, and it's just better
on
than
a tablet
nothing.
or paper or
Both. I think part of my problem is I got a tablet and I don't like the convenience of it. Like the satisfaction of pen on paper is way better to me, and it's
I
kind of
like
what makes
the,
me do it.
I'm not a great artist. I
Don't
draw
have to be.
some,
I'm not either. So
but I like the ability to erase infinitely
Yeah.
on the iPad.
that's kind
You
of my
just
problem but once you go to paper, you can't erase infinitely.
fucking- it's there
But
forever.
what a lot of artists do these days is they'll draw on their they'll draw on their iPad and then they'll print it out on a very low transparency
Yes.
and then use a light
Yep.
table or whatever to
And trace it.
Goodness, that mint's getting me. It'll make
Dirty
you.
bastard.
I know. I wasn't expecting to make me burp. We're gonna get indigestion. But they'll just use that to do their line work, and that way you get just a way cleaner drawing. And I thought it was cheating for a while, and then I realized this is what everybody's doing. But even then, I catch myself just sketching and doing it that way, not using a tablet. because I mean, tablet's cool and everything, but I just don't like. I don't know. It's just not for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
cool. I
get
think that's kind of what keeps me from doing. Like we talked about.
I have like digital rejection too.
We keep talking about
things.
doing or we talked about doing like the merch thing, and like I was wanting to kind of
Right.
get into designing merch.
Yeah.
Whether I made it myself or not, it'd be cool just to do the art for it.
I think it would be.
But it's a different style. You know what I mean? It's kind
There's
of like
not enough merch people out there.
there's not. Well, there is and there isn't. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? But it's different because like I do a lot of detail on like my pen and ink
It'd
drawings.
be good for posters.
Yeah.
It'd be like dope poster art.
Yeah, like that's more my things, like illustrations and stuff like that. And I'm trying to like size down detailing. It's hard, like especially once you
Your
do.
style's your style.
Yeah,
I
but
feel like.
well, it's also part of getting better is like broadening the style at the same time.
With tattoo artists, it's like you might want to do kaleidoscopes, but guess what? Cindy wants a fucking umbrella on the top of her butt crack.
Yeah. But even then, like it's good because simplifying things makes the detailed stuff better because I'm putting more space in the detail rather than putting so many lines and dots on top of each other, and that white space in between those details gives it more life. It's weird. I'm talking about it like I've been doing it lately, and I haven't. I genuinely think I haven't.
Doesn't mean you're not efficient at or you know a lot.
Yeah, that's fair.
Proficient.
It's just something I give myself a real hard time about for not doing.
Amen.
But
It's just about everything I do.
the merch design, it has to be a lot. I mean, you can get by with doing more detailed stuff, but my vision, I want to do simpler stuff. Like
Metal bands.
white, black, not a lot of detail, and just, I mean, it doesn't have to be insect stuff.
Do a giant moth breathing fire on a fucking...
I said it last
city.
time, but it's not the podcast I got tossed, but Second Life let me do their Scorpion single cover.
Right. Yeah.
What they did with Agony, and that was amazing. Like, they were just like, Scorpion, and they gave me like the states and gave me like, they're just like, just have fun with it, and gave me feedback, but it just let me draw a bug. It's so easy to just... And it's also nice.
Where do you think that bug fascination, is that from childhood?
It's from working at Lowe's, actually.
Really?
So I worked in the lawn and garden for a year, and then I got really into gardening and really into
There you
plants.
go.
I always got in college. I got into environment and stuff for some reason.
Gardening rules, man.
I'm not super ecologist, environmentalist guy, but I do what I can, you know. And I like animals and ecology. I like how the world works fascinates me. The way the world interacts with itself.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's where the insects came in, because I saw the insects come, not just butterflies and moths, but other insects and more complex and unknown insects interacting with plants, whether they were pests, aphids.
Right.
And then, I mean, everything has such a complex life cycle, and that
and how you deal with one thing can affect another and cause a different problem, and so on and so forth.
It's just like everybody's like, just kill all the
ecosystem
wasps,
is
fuck
wild.
them. Well, the ecosystem would semi-collapse because
They're back, baby.
Yeah.
I've been seeing a lot of them, bees especially, thank God.
Which I saw, I'm gonna let a disclaimer here because I saw a post on Facebook about these new spiders that are gonna be in New York and New Jersey, and it said
Are they the winged ones?
said they're flying venomous spiders.
Yep.
Google the fucking spiders. They're non-venomous. They're orb weavers. They're harmless.
Oh, okay.
They eat the bad spiders.
See all that goddamn
They look gnarly.
information.
They're fine. It was literally CBS News, and it said flying venomous spiders. And when you Google the species name, you can get that article. I have a screenshot of it. Right below it, it says non-venomous and not harmful to pets and humans.
Just terrifying.
And it's just like, so you're telling people to kill something that's killing the bad stuff that's keeping the ecosystem alive. Like, it's just
Thanks,
stupid.
CBS.
Stop intervening. Like, if you didn't say anything about the spiders, those spiders look a lot like our golden orb weavers. Nobody would ever know. Like, besides the entomologists. But I don't know. It's fear. I don't see the need for fear mongering in bugs. Like, we have a natural alarm system that says don't fucking touch them. You know what I mean? That's why most people do. Like, even I did for a long time. And that's why you get squirmy.
I don't mind them. I just don't want them on me.
That's my point. That's your defense mechanism.
It's just
you know
like,
what I mean?
shoot.
Yeah. You don't want it touching you because your body's saying, fuck no, this has no benefit to you.
The only bugs I kill are water bugs.
Well, I tell people, if you don't know what the fuck it is, kill it. Yeah. But most of the time, it's not
spider.
venomous.
Just get the spider.
You got two spiders to look at. look out for a black widow, which is obvious, and brown recluses are brown spiders, and they have a violin on like right above their eyes.
They'll get you in your sleep.
So
dirty little motherfuckers.
Here we go. You ready for this?
Oh shit! I'm about to go to school.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I lived in Springdale for
Arizona?
No, Arkansas.
Oh, okay.
For 3 years.
Oh.
That's kind of where like I vanished off to, if you will. Like after I went to college, I moved up there and just worked. And I lived in this house that I just got a job up there. So it's Northwest Arkansas. It's right by Fayetteville. Like I sneezed and I was in Fayetteville.
Fun place.
But I lived in a house that had a brown recluse infestation the entire time.
What the fuck?
The entire time. And when I tell you an infestation, I had a friend that moved into the house behind me, and I warned her. She thought I was being dramatic. And I was like, listen, I like bugs. When summer comes around, you will kill at least one brown recluse spider a day.
A day?
A day.
No, that's too many.
A day.
I would leave.
On a good week, one a week, and that's still too many.
I'm breaking the lease.
So, I had a good situation, to be fair.
You're just sitting there like, come to me. And they craved out.
Well, they didn't bother. The thing is like, no, I would kill them if I saw them. Fuck that. They were getting murdered left and right. Sometimes I left their remains on the wall for their brother to see. Like, I'm all for bugs and shit, but stay the fuck away from me. All in all, I never had a problem. Like, I never got bit. And if I did get bit, I'm not allergic to the venom to where I pit, where it's necrotic.
Yeah. I got bit by one spider, and I still have the spot on my leg from it.
That's also kind of a big false truth. Is like, oh, you're going to get bit by a spider, you're going to die. Most spiders, you have to be allergic to them. Most of them. If you're going to, like, because some of us are allergic to their venom. Some people have been bit by brown recluses and had zero reactions.
I don't know what bit me, but I had a small reaction.
Yeah.
So maybe
it's normal.
Lightly allergic. Yeah.
I mean, it's normal. You get bit by a centipede, and it feels
that shit hurts.
Yeah, your whole... No,
son of a bitches,
the big ones, there's like Coyote Pete and stuff that gets bit by them. No, bigger.
Oh, like this. Mm-hmm. I had one about like that.
We're talking about like full sleep, nightmare shit. Like,
in my sleep.
Foot-long centipedes.
It did make me feel weird for like 20 minutes, and then I was good.
The big ones, if they bite you, it feels like your arms, like the whole arm's on fire.
Oh, I'd fuck kill
it's not going to kill you, but it's going to hurt like a sumbitch.
Had a nest of bees in my walls once. That was fun. My mailbox got it too.
Yeah, and sometimes the bees aren't that harmful, but it's a pain in the ass.
Nah, we just plugged up the hole. They went away on their own. I think something must have been going on.
There's ways to get them out. There's so many different ways. It's just such a pain in the ass. It's like wasp nests. Once they get so bad, they're hard to get rid of.
Gasoline.
Burn it. You can smoke them out.
Yeah.
I saw something about flesh bees or some shit like that, or like they're called like
good flesh bees.
They're not harmful to
That's
humans.
What we need. They gotta stop naming them crazy
carrion
shit.
Bees. It's carrion bees.
Okay.
They're like nicknamed like flesh eating bees.
Of course.
They're called. Well, they eat dead bugs and stuff, but their hives look like something out of a horror movie.
Like a melted face.
Well, it's throwing up flesh because honeycomb and honey is bee throw up, right?
Right.
If they're eating flesh and dead animals, they're throwing that up, and like it's like liquid stalactites. Like imagine like a liquid cave pipe.
God damn it!
It's so cool. Everybody Google it right now because I'm talking about it. It's so cool.
If I had my phone, I would.
It's creepy, but they're harmless to us. They just like to eat dead animals and shit. There's things like carrion beetles, which carrion beetles. Carrion, like the bird. Carrion.
Okay.
The beetles you see often here, they're about this big, and they're black, and they have like a little yellow spot above their head, or like where their head is. And they eat flesh, and taxidermists keep them in like colonies of like 600 to 1,000. And they just put like a dead animal head in there, and it cleans it
to the bone.
Down to the bone, almost spotless, where you don't have
My
to
redneck
bleach
friends just stick them on anthills.
Kind of the same thing, you know what I mean? Like, it's cool. That's the fascination with it. Like, I have such a weird balance of being overly empathetic and like being fascinated by it.
Sure.
Like I get weird.
Nature's brutal though.
Handling dead shit.
Yeah.
I don't like seeing videos of animals being hurt, but I also understand the realism of the circle of life and stuff, you know. But like if I found a skull in the last time I went hiking in the woods, and it had the spine still attached to it. It was like a deer skull with like a spine in the lake. Oh, yeah. And I got a stick, and I started to fish it out because I wanted it, obviously. Oh, my God. I mean, it looked like just the skull. And when I pulled it out, there's flesh started dangling off of it. And I was like, I literally just dropped it right back into the water.
This one's not ready yet.
I never went back for it because I didn't have anything to carry it with. If it wasn't fleshy, I would have just carried it. Because, like, fish will eat all the flesh off of it, and, like, crawfish and shit. So, people don't think they're eating things that eat other flesh.
Oh, what? We didn't fucking think hippos were eating fucking meat until like 10 years ago or some shit.
Like sea lions and walruses, how fucking savage they are too.
Oh, they're savage, bro.
Yeah.
And now we know hippos are some of the most gangster ass animals we got. Mm-hmm. Well, we didn't know that. Mm-hmm. When I was a kid, a hippo was a friendly little, cute little, cuddly little.
No.
And then it's like everybody in the Congo knew, or wherever the fuck they're located. Mm-hmm. They knew, but we didn't. They didn't tell us shit. Now we're like, oh, damn, don't go near any hippos. Even baby ones will fucking get you.
Yeah, they're all aggressive and you will die.
Yeah. Assuredly.
Which, who's in the situation to see a hippo?
Never. I've only ever seen a hippo in captivity.
Yeah.
And I think it was just the one time.
Even then, I don't know. I'm 32 years old. I don't think I've ever seen a hippo in my life.
Really?
Yeah.
I've been to a zoo?
I've been to zoos. That's why I'm like having a moment right now.
Huh.
They have them at the Memphis Zoo?
I think so. Kurt, can you Google?
I didn't see them big motherfuckers.
Is it really?
No. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Surely they do. That's the big one. Maybe it's the St. Louis one I went to.
I've seen a fucking
hippo.
My drug brain. I'll say I've seen a hippo, but back of my head says I haven't.
All that
subconscious
booze,
says I haven't.
That booze brain. I'm glad I didn't get alcohol.
No, it's not like that.
I
I drink still. Like you see me at shows with drinks all the time.
Oh, that's true.
It's very controlled. Like I said, when I was drinking, it was controlled.
I clearly wasn't. My doctor was like, "Did I tell you about that? Did I say that on the last one?" When I went to the doctor for my heart shit, she was like, "You drinking a lot?" And I was like, "No."
It's wild how motherfuckers know.
I was like, "No." Well, they did blood work. They knew.
Yeah.
And I was like, "No, just."
No, your blood
like,
work comes back fucked.
Yeah, she was like, "How much do you drink?" And I was like, socially, I was like, maybe 3 beers a couple times a night. She goes, I think it's more than that. And I was like, no. And then like I started like counting, and I was like, oh fuck.
That's what happened to mine too.
It's like I didn't realize it's like every day.
I didn't realize how much whiskey. I mean, I did, but I didn't.
And sometimes it's not just 3. I thought I was like 4.
There are 4 hippos at the Memphis Zoo.
I didn't see them motherfuckers.
I knew I've seen a hippo. I was like, I swear to God, I've seen a hippo.
I've been to SeaWorld too. I've probably seen them there too. But
SeaWorld.
32 years old.
Whoa, probably the same one I saw.
His name's Splish.
Splish?
When's
Splish
his birthday,
hippo?
Kurt?
Huh?
His name's Splish. When's his birthday?
Happy birthday, Splish.
Hey, Google Splish the hippo's birthday. We have to know now. You have us invested. We've done direct.
What a name.
The whole podcast is derailed.
They
now.
let a fucking 2-year-old name that thing.
Watch him.
Splish.
He's going to have the same birthday as one of us.
Oh, because Splash. I bet there's one that called Splash. Splish Splash.
They got to slap that motherfucker.
Is July 14th.
July 14th.
That's my fucking birthday.
Are you serious? You and Splish have the same birthday?
Like, exactly. Like, exactly. To the year.
Hey! That's awesome, dude.
That's weird. I was sitting here thinking there's no fucking way.
You know what you gotta do on your birthday? Memphis barbecue and a visit to Old Splish.
What up, bro?
It's my birthday too. And then they feed you to him as a sacrifice.
Rachel from Threat has that birthday too. That's funny. I think I'm a year older than Rachel, but still her birthday's July 14th.
There you go.
It's amazing.
You, Rachel, and Splish.
Yep. Thriving. You hear that, Rachel? We have the same birthday as a hippo.
A big ass hippo. Big ass old hippo. 32. That seems
easy. I'm 32.
For a hippo. I'm a hippo. I'm a 40-year-old hippo.
It depends on what you've been through.
That hippo's probably had a better life than the both of us.
I'd say, yeah. I've
been fed for 32 years.
I met somebody the other day. They were like, wow, you're my age. And I was like, fuck.
That never gets easier. Oh, you don't look it.
I don't know if it was the drugs or the kids, but
both.
I'm all right because I don't have either.
You want kids? You gonna do kids? No, I'm not either.
I don't know. I mean, I say no.
Maybe somebody you get with might, though.
I never put effort into a why. You know what I mean? There's
You're already 32, too.
There's a lot of little motherfuckers ready to be adopted. Why do I need to spit out a little crotch?
That's where I was at, too.
Yeah,
But then I just remained poor, so I can't even do that.
Yeah, I have too many things I want to do to spit out a crotch goblin. Not to I'm not too busy. It's just like
I'm selfish, too.
I can barely fucking take care of myself.
Same. That's kind of where I'm at. I was like, I haven't done all the things I want to do yet, and I'm already 40.
I still fucking...
I got like 20 years left. I need to make it count.
Yeah.
And raising something is not... What, am I going to die right when the fucking turns... Like, oh, you're in high school. See ya. Sorry. The world's crazy. Good luck.
There's people that are like that, though. Like, I know people that parents are in their 80s. And,
oh, yeah, it's wild.
Yeah.
Late parenthood. God, knock on wood.
Honestly. My parents in their 60s
We
now.
can't have kids, so...
Yeah.
My wife doesn't have her lady parts. The inside ones.
Listen, every day is getting closer.
Oh, yeah?
Maybe. We'll see.
Yeah.
Too bad insurance doesn't cover that kind of stuff.
I mean, it's like an outpatient thing now. You walk in, they're like, that it? They lightsaber your sack shut, and you're good to go.
Hell yeah.
Can you imagine? A little fucking lightsaber scalpel. They just whoosh.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. It's just it never happened on accident or on purpose. So
yeah,
I'm cool with it.
32.
I'm at that point now. Why? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, there's enough discourse in the world.
That's true. You got a lady? You're married?
I got a lady, but we're not married.
Not married?
Yeah.
Are you gonna? Maybe.
It's very early.
Sure. I'm just kidding.
Very early.
Why don't you know
like
now?
This on a podcast, bro. It's still in the honeymoon period, infatuation period.
Oh, the best part.
Best parts.
Yeah, man. Oh, you fart like that?
No, that happened last time I saw her, actually.
Really? Got the fart out of the way?
The first one slipped. It was on full accident. I was like, fuck. And we both just laughed our ass off about it.
I remember my first slip up.
Yeah.
You're like, damn.
Usually I do it with pride, but this one I laughed my ass off out of embarrassment. It was so funny. I held on strong, bro. I've been like 4 or 5 months strong. And I don't even know what happened. It just caught me off guard.
Just a good giggle.
I don't know if I was too high or what, man. It just got me.
Well, that part's there. It feels good, though. It's like a relief. Like, I'm embarrassed, but I feel better. And guess what? I fart a lot, so here they come.
I said that from the get-go. I was like, listen.
I'm a farter.
I wake up and I deflate. And sometimes I'm waking up deflating, and it's going to happen if you're staying
I wake up 160. I stand up 158. It's just how it is. Like you just
farts are always funny.
Stand in your sleep like your belly's just out like here.
Oh man, you have no idea though. But yeah, I'm a gassy guy.
Probably all that metabolism. That's where all your weight goes. You fart it out.
Probably.
God.
How many times How many do you use the bathroom a day?
Urine is unbelievable. Almost you would think I have a problem.
Without specifying how many times you use the bathroom a day.
Today I've gone pee like 10 times.
Okay, that's fair. It's about me too.
Doo-doos though, probably twice.
See, it depends on nerves for me. Sometimes it could be a tenner.
Tenner? So you're just like everything you eat?
Nervous poop, bro.
Oh, no. You're just like, well, I'm here. I might as well try to get a nugget out or something.
No, it's just like, oh, no, something bad's going to happen. Better shit. Gotta be light and fast.
Ready.
Maybe that's why I'm hairless, too. It's just full fight or flight
knew
system.
At some point you're going to need all these features.
Listen, one of my friends told me the other day, and I was like, bitch, I will slather myself in baby oil, and you will never grab me.
Like greased up deaf guy?
No
See
friction.
y'all later.
I would be a greased pig. Like, you thought. I'm going to do that one day. I'm just going to get in the pit one day, just full slither.
Dude, do it. Greased up deaf guy. You can go as greased up deaf guy. That would be so good. I would just
get, what is it?
Kicked, drop kicked. No one wants to touch you.
Not mauled, stampeded over.
Turn the pit into a fucking oil slick.
That's what happened at KublaCon. Like, I didn't do much at KublaCon, and then I think I stage dove or something. I slipped.
Because you value your life.
I slipped and then stage dove, and I tried to get back across, and then all of a sudden I was at the bottom of a pile in the middle of everything. I was like, I just kind of laid there, and I was like, well, this is it.
One of the biggest fears, dude. Trampled to death.
Oh, we had a show literally, I think the next day. And the one thing Jake said was, "Don't get hurt." And as soon as I got on everybody, I was like, "Jake's gonna beat my ass."
You come out limping. What the fuck?
Well, it happened at Cruelty. I accidentally backhanded or back hit, whatever. I swung my arm back, and I had to do it with my wrist. And I never got it looked at, and that shit still ain't right.
You can't be doing that. You probably fractured it.
I'm too old to be doing it at this point, dude.
Yeah, you're probably aging out. I feel like. Yeah,
I also stopped doing
30s.
yoga, and when I was doing yoga a lot last year when I was really getting in it.
I think I was probably 35 the last time I did a mosh pit, and it was for one song, and it wasn't even the whole song. It was like a few seconds. I was like, "Yeah, I feel good again," and then I got the fuck out of there.
I feel good now, but tomorrow I'm gonna feel it.
Oh, I was drinking. That's the only. I had liquid courage in me.
It's kind of me too at this point. It's like
Courage, cowardly dog.
Good show.
it's a fantastic.
I
show.
like that show.
Yeah.
It was kind of after my childhood, but it kind of still caught. Like it and SpongeBob, you know.
I watched cartoons a little too late, but who didn't?
I still watch cartoons.
I mean, I do.
It's
too,
my favorite
obviously,
form of
but
entertainment, to be honest.
At the same time, being like
Bob's Burgers.
15 and watching Fairly Odd Parents, you can kind of move on. But
Burger's kind of a cartoon.
The Great North, also great.
yeah, there's like cartoons you evolve to, like regular show and Bob's Burgers and all those things.
I still will catch an episode of fucking some childhood shit.
What was I watching? I was
Ninja
watching
Turtles.
Angry Beavers. I turned that on.
That
the other
fucking
day.
show is.
That show still slaps.
Oh hell yeah!
I love that show.
Love that
Marvin
shit.
and Daggett, bro.
Dude.
They're my homies.
Stupid spooty spooter.
Rocket Power. Kim
Rocket Power was
Possible,
good.
obviously. I
I wasn't
am
a Kim
Rufus.
Possible. That's a little over my time frame.
Yeah.
Under or whatever. I was past it. A few of them caught me. Now they're all shit. Kids' cartoons now are straight trash.
Oh, yeah.
These poor bastards
No,
get
I
the
won't even
snickle
entertain it.
fritz.
Yeah.
Entertainment has gone all the way downhill for them.
I think the last.
You don't like Blippi?
No, it's fucking dumb.
I think the last like current cartoon I watched that I can give an opinion on was like Steven Universe, and I was like, this is fucking dog water.
I don't get it. My wife loves that fucking
I don't
cartoon,
either.
and I'm just
Fucking
like,
get it.
I've sat through a lot of episodes,
And I like rocks too, bro.
and I can't. I'm just like, I don't know what it is. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Like
I guess
Physical Rocks?
Yeah, like Amethyst and thing. Granted, you get it
like physical rocks.
because it's just names of the characters.
Yeah,
But like,
Amethyst,
Like,
pearl.
I like my
What's their
black
names?
quartz.
Steven.
I like my rose quartz. I like my yellow soapstones.
Sure.
Like I like my rocks.
Do you
but
charge them in the sun and put booty hole energy on them and stuff?
the day that I found out that rose quartz dildos exist and they get
You bought
buried before they get used, yes, I bought 3 and shoved them in my ass immediately.
Immediately, I buried my ass with the dildos inside.
That's how it works. I read the manual wrong. Yeah, I found out that people do that, and I was like,
Oh, of course they do, dude. Of course
you
they
got to
do.
recharge it before you blast blast yourself.
It puts your chakra in
Blast
alignment.
whatever orifice you're
That's right.
blasting.
Listen, some people have more than others. It's just a.
Hey,
it's
some
just
people have
way
a
of life.
fleshlight that they strap to their shower and they fuck it. It's
That's
just-
true.
I
haven't done that one yet.
I never did
Kurt,
any of
order
that
us some
stuff.
fleshlights.
I never did any of that weird stuff as a kid, dude. I didn't fuck couch cushions. I didn't like angrily come anywhere. Some kids come
I'll
in,
show you,
bro. Some kids come in like conditioner bottles despite their parents and shit. I
That's
knew some
insane.
fucked up. I knew some fucked up
that's
kids.
that's a fucked up child. I never really anywhere vengeful. That's crazy.
Do you have any siblings?
yeah. I feel like mine was pre-standard issue.
I've got a story. I'll tell this on a podcast because it's hilarious.
I'm trying to think of places, but you know, when you're fucking young, you're just like, I have boners all day.
The only thing I did like DJing like that was not. It was like not recently. It was recently discovered. It was in the last 5 years.
Forgot about that.
This is exactly that situation. So
Magazine buried under an old mattress.
my poor mother was cleaning out the house and decided to clean my old.
Shout out to moms, man. They just
Shout out, Mama. I love
we're
you.
just in there ruining their furniture with our
Yeah.
dirty wieners. It's
Yeah.
fucking sad.
She was cleaning the house going through old shit. And I had some like random shit there still. I don't know why.
Oh yeah.
And she's, I
You
think
live there.
everybody does, yeah. And she's cleaning out my old closet. And she's sending me pictures of socks. Do you want these? Fuck no. Do you want
Mom, don't
these?
touch those socks.
Do you want these old coloring books from when you're in kindergarten that shows all your repressed trauma? Do you want... actually, something cool that she had still. I had all of my drumsticks from my cringy phase of collecting sticks from like...
From shows?
Winds of Plague, Upon a Burning
Dude, that's
Body,
cool.
My Children, My Bride.
Keep those.
Oh, I do.
Okay.
Like,
I was gonna say
they're
you'll like
all
those
signed.
again later. Yeah, yeah.
Every
yeah.
one of them signed. I can't tell who the fuck they're signed by.
No.
Some of them have their band name, like Upon a Burning Bodies does.
Stick signatures are like fucking seizures, man. They're just like
It's still-
squigglies.
I wish I would at least label them like OCD does,
Right,
so I
right.
would know who is who. So some of them I know are cool sticks. Like I know one of them is Within the Ruins drummers.
I've got 2. I have Trey Cool, and I got Aaron Gillespie. But both are signed. But both also had their band moniker on them.
Yeah,
So it's
I've got Amir's drummers.
There you go.
Amir's. Whoever's drumming for Amir in 2010, I don't know.
is that the Village?
No, it was a Warped Tour actually.
Warped
I went
Tour.
to Warped Tour. It
Ah,
was wild.
hell yeah.
And Confide's drummer, I got one of his too, but I talked to him to get one of his. But
Please, sir.
yeah.
Please, sir.
Please,
Can I have a space?
I have Whitechapel signed on Slurpee Slip. I have it in a frame somewhere. It's also in that box. All in all, back to my story. My poor mother then sends me a picture of this white binder,
Oh no!
and it just had notebook.
It used to be blue.
Just had notebook paper in it. And
Oh no, dude!
then another picture, and it was opened up, and looked literally like 2 Taco Bell packages, just smashed in between the pages, like right in the middle. All right,
Yeah.
like 2 Taco Bell mild packages wedged in this binder. Do you want to take a guess what they were? My mom was like, "What is this?" And I was like, "Well, you asked me where your grandchildren were." Those condoms were from when I was like 18 years old. I put those in there when I was 18, and she literally found them. She found them 13 years later.
And cut.
I got. Oh my god!
That's literally what I said to her. I was like, "Well, you want to know where your grandchildren were?" And she said, "What is wrong with you?"
Just threw up all over your fucking binder, you gross bitch.
Hold on. She said, "What's wrong with you?" And I was like, "You're lucky those motherfuckers didn't get up and walk out of that closet at that age." Literally like 13 years old.
Oh, my little graduates.
Oh, it was vile.
Yo, that's
I still
insane.
can't tell this story without crying.
Oh
This is
my
like
God.
4 or 5 years ago.
Oh,
It was
wow.
like I've done some DJing shit in my day, but that's like my peak DJing.
That's amazing. I don't think I have anything close to that.
I have something close to that too, but we ain't telling that story.
Save it for the next pod. Jeez, we gotta have something.
Yeah, that was one of the funniest things.
Two kids are crazy.
I
They're
was
so wild.
I wasn't a kid, bro. I was 17, 18
That's a
years
kid.
old. I was
You're still thinking with your wiener.
I was coherent.
Coherent enough. It's like-
hear me out. If I put those in a binder, I was posting out clarity. There was no
Right, that should've
thinking
gone
with
in
my
the
wiener.
trash. You're like, I should really throw that binder out.
Yeah, I couldn't just put them in like wedge them in between the bed frame for a night. You know, I had to wedge them in the binder, forget about them for over a decade. A decade. My nieces are younger than those condoms were.
Oh my god, dude. That's a fucking awesome story.
Is it?
Yes.
No, it's not.
So it's funny.
I hope nobody listens to this one.
Oh no, they should.
Sorry, I support you,
Everyone
but-
will. I hope everyone does, and everyone loves that story. God damn, that's awesome.
Because this has been a...
I'm trying to compete here. Hold on,
You don't have... It doesn't be a contest.
Kurt. What about you, Kurt? Anything insane like that? You leave any?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, really?
Where's the worst thing you've came?
Came in?
In, on, around?
Does the front yard count?
Sure.
Drunk?
Sure. That's a
that
great
once.
spot. It's kind of an exposure. I don't know if you want to admit to it.
But I had a. Well, not really. I mean, my fucking yard was surrounded by fencing, and I lived in like a field, basically. I was fucking hammered.
That's how I lived out in the country.
I feel like that's nowhere near as good. God, dude, that's fucking great. Never got caught.
Yeah.
Never buried it anywhere strange. I didn't like dig a hole and fucking. Damn it, man. No, you win. Mine's pretty
Like
normal.
I said, I wish I could make that one up, but I'm a man of experience. Like we were talking about it earlier, you were saying with like the hot sauce. Like I love experiencing shit.
Oh,
like,
me too.
I will go into a sketchy bar
You
at
said
least
2 Taco
once.
Bell packages, though. It sent me because I was like, no, please don't be what I think you're about to fucking say.
Yeah. I wish I would have said exactly what Trojans they were, but I can't think of which ones. I think it's the Her Pleasure.
Whatever
yellow
one you
ones.
get for free at the fucking.
Those are the yellow ones. I actually bought them. Like I had a job. I was a working young man. I paid for
money
my
for
rubbers.
those.
I didn't make my mama buy my rubbers. I'm not that big of a degen. I just put them in binders for her to find later.
Right. Keepsakes.
Yeah. I have a feeling I'm gonna hear about that one.
That's awesome.
For the rest
dude.
of my life.
That's fucking great. You tell the story perfectly too. That's a good.
Because
good
it's
story.
so fucking
Yeah.
vivid.
That's awesome.
I wish those are messages I wish I had saved. I did not save those messages, unfortunately.
Screenshot.
Should have screenshotted and stored them somewhere.
If you ever do stand up, that's one of your jokes right there.
That's kind of my
You can just tell the story. That's not even a joke. That's just funny as fuck. Oh my god.
sadly it's just kind of my life. I come from a very, very weird. I'm gonna. It's gonna, if they listen to it, it's gonna offend a white trashy family.
I got some good trash roots. Mine are pretty good.
Yeah, we used to call it the trailer hood.
The
Like,
trailer hood.
Yeah, like
Lived in a
fucking-
lot of mobile homes. A lot of houses with wheels. I've got.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can shoot guns in the backyard. Nobody bothers you.
Right. Amen, baby.
Yeah, I had
Except for
naked
shitty
parents.
neighbors.
Parents were naked parents, so real comfortable with the body.
We had smoking inside. That was a big one. 'Cause that
Oh,
was still,
yeah,
like,
my
that
parents
was
still
normal as
smoke.
fuck.
Still, like to this day. And I have asthma and shit. It was like
Oh, dude, I had asthma. My parents were like, we shouldn't have smoked inside.
my parents
Like, I
started
was
going
already
out.
smoking.
My parents started going outside after
After the asthma,
I moved out.
Oh.
Like when the nieces were born, I was like, all right,
it's cool. I probably have it already. It's fine.
fuck my lungs.
Yeah.
Nah, I remember one time washing the walls.
I remember being at school
Did you
after
ever-
I got diagnosed with cancer, or not cancer, what was this shit? Asthma.
Yeah.
And my parents being like, oh, we shouldn't have smoked inside. Well, like, I'd already been smoking for like 4 years. I was like, oh, yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Oops.
And they, I remember cleaning the walls one time. And that nicotine.
Dude. Oh, nicotine walls are just
Yeah.
burn this motherfucker down, start over. Mm-hmm. I had a friend that helped move not that long ago, smoked inside, which is a crazy thing to do in 2024.
I barely smoke weed inside.
Smoking inside is wild.
When
man.
I live in an apartment right now, and when I smoke weed, I literally smoke one hit. It's probably more than one hit for a normal
used to be
person.
able to smoke
And I'm
everywhere.
literally just like, and I hold my breath to where it doesn't smell. I don't want to get it anywhere. Like I'm such like a
used to
clean
smoke-
smoker.
I used to smoke in Wendy's. Every restaurant you could smoke.
Yeah, I
Gas
remember going
stations,
to
you could just
Ryan
walk in the gas
Steakhouse.
station and smoking a cigarette like, hey, what's up, y'all? And just blowing it in the cashier's
Yeah.
space. Like,
I remember riding
insane
roller
shit.
coasters on Silver Dollar City. Woman in
yeah,
front of me
dude.
smoking a cigarette.
Yeah.
Like, people don't give a fuck.
And now it's like, you're smoking in your car? Why?
with the windows up.
Oh.
What's wrong with you? Let me have this.
Only a select few people are still like smoking with the windows up.
Dude, when I lived in the trap house in college, there was
There
a
you go.
guy.
That's where things happen.
I shouldn't talk about illegal things.
Yeah, okay.
Our neighbor.
We'll call him Frank.
I want to think I have a better. The way he said his name, we'll call him
Giuseppe.
GH and all that.
Okay, GH and all that.
That's literally how he said his name. But it was two other initials, GH and all that. And he's like, oh, hey, old boy, my name's GH.
Oh.
If you need anything, I'm just next door.
Mushmouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, this guy's on meth. And literally every day when he came home, he would sit in his pickup truck in the front yard.
just
Not in
walk
the
out.
driveway. The driveway's in the backyard. In the front yard, windows up, car off,
Oh.
drinking beer.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say lighting up fucking meth balls and shit.
That's honestly, I would rather him be doing
Windows
that.
up?
Just windows up in a car, in a truck, not
breathing?
running, drinking beer.
The smell.
Bro, I was terrified of this man.
humidity of
I was
that.
terrified, but also felt so secure that nobody was going to break into our
No
house.
one's breaking into this house. They're gonna see that guy and go, next house. We're gonna go to the next house.
Yeah. But,
That man's insane.
yeah, that was in Russellville, of all places.
Oh, well,
too.
that makes sense.
Yeah, you wouldn't think Russellville's the way it is, but it's kind of Clarksville.
Kind of that way. Kind of that way.
Anywhere there's a college, it's kind of that way. Like,
Yeah.
there's people that sell drugs.
They got some decent places to eat, though. I will say that.
They've got a lot of places newer. Yeah, Taco John's where they have those old potato bites.
Chicken joint? They got one of those, too.
Sam's Club.
Sam's Club. Shout out to him, man. $5 for a whole chicken is crazy.
Some of the staples there, like Mulan's and
The fuck is the name? I can't think of it. I'll never
I
think
don't
of
know. They put in a steak and shake whenever I was starting to finish
it.
school.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Steak and shake.
Steak and shake fucks.
Yeah, it does. It's very good.
I worked at the Buffalo Wild Wings there that they tried to open for like I worked all the way up from the orientation to the soft open. Some of the most insufferable people I've ever met in my
Did
life.
it close?
Yes, it did close, and it's about to reopen again. But
They're like, the first one was a fluke. People want
the
this
owner
now.
fucked it up somehow.
Oh,
It was
okay.
like health code or some shit. I don't know.
Applebee's.
Yeah.
But those orientation people at Buffalo Wild Wings are some of the worst human beings that ever walked this earth. They make you sing the pico de gallo ingredients. It's like a cheer camp, and I would rather saw my left ball sack off with a butter
Why?
knife than
What the
experience these people again.
Content. We do need some Patreon content,
I
if you don't mind.
worked all the way up to the soft open. To the
And then quit.
I was there till 3 a.m. that soft open.
What?
And if I heard the Pico de Gallo song sang one more time, I was going to Pico de Gallo someone's face in.
3 a.m.?
3 a.m. It was a soft open in a college town and didn't have a bar.
Oh.
And they got a Buffalo Wild Wings, bro. It was lit. And I
So
didn't make
lit.
shit.
Oh, they served alcohol.
And somewhere
In a
where
dry
they don't even
place.
have fucking liquor stores. Like,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Bryant was like that for a while. Shit was
I think there's
crazy.
before there was literally 2 places that drink beer, and that was beer,
Mm-hmm.
no liquor. The Buffalo Wild Wings sell liquor,
Mm.
offer liquor.
Danger.
Yeah, now it's better. Like they have Fat Daddies and stuff. Fat Daddies, since that's where you need to eat in Russellville. Fat Daddies.
Fat Daddies?
Yes, they
Okay.
have this barbecue burrito. It's almost worth driving to go eat.
Really? I like a good drive.
Go Google it.
Fat Daddies.
in
Hurt. We
Russellville.
got to eat at Fat Daddies.
Have you had Fat Daddies in Russellville?
No. I think I'm thinking of like Fat Jack's in Hot Springs.
Yeah.
Oh, there is Fat Jack's.
Yeah.
I've had that. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah, it's still. I need to try Grateful Head pizza down there, even though I'm lactose.
It's all right.
I mean, that was a
It's
venue.
good.
That was our venue.
Oh, I know the exchange.
Yeah, we said it last time. I was playing Devil Wears Prada covers in that venue. That's how this all music stuff started.
That worked by last weekend.
It's yeah,
Jealous.
he actually saw them. Yeah, me too. I love that band.
Mm-hmm.
That place was so fucking tiny. I think we talked about
Crammed like
playing there.
65 people in there
Yeah.
playing those fucking covers.
Those
That and Low Key Arts.
Low Key Arts
Playing
that's what
Valley
it
of the
was.
Vapors and
Valley
stuff.
of the Vapors.
Shout
we
out
played the
Bill.
after show
Yeah.
one year. Lame Johnny did, and we walk in there and they've got these bookshelf speakers because I was like, "Where's the PA?" And he's like, "That's it." And I was like, "Nah, dog." I was like, "I could scream louder than those things will be over this music. Like, there's no way." And then somebody brought their PA, and then we ended up blowing it up too.
Just trying to do what we can, baby.
Oops.
Yeah, that's just how it is down
But
there.
we didn't play. We didn't start till like 1 a.m, but it was packed.
Yeah, well,
will
that
say.
was the cool thing about Valley of the Vapors.
Yeah.
Like it always brought a crowd or brings a
did.
crowd. I'm not sure if it's still going on or not.
sure
I hope
either.
it is.
Ever
but
since the-
I know they do art at least. Like I know it shifted more to being like art focused
Maybe
and
that's what
like
it is.
like film because they
Yeah.
do like a film competition and stuff or film fest goes through.
Well,
there
what's
and
his face
stuff.
is a film student, right? Or was.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, I'm blanking on his name. Bobby.
Oh yeah, Missile.
Yeah, Missile.
Yeah, and then Bill Sol. If you hear this, I'm butchering your last name. It's Soldier or something like that. He was one of the main ones that put on Valley of the Vapors.
Is
see.
their mall even still open?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
sadly.
a sad state of affairs, but yeah, it's open. They have a place, I think it's called Corn Dog Castle. And they sell like fair food.
I can smell that place.
Oh, you can
said
smell
the
it
name. I'm from
outside.
Hot Springs.
Yeah.
Like,
So when you say it, you're
you
just like,
literally just sat down and went. My old Romanian friend from high school used to work there, and he
I
got
think
on
it's
my
something
nerves.
different now.
It
Or
better
something
fucking
different.
not be.
Or something different. No, the name is different. I said it on one pod, and my buddy Jimmy calls me. He goes, "It's fucking called this, man." I was like, "Oh, my bad, dog."
Well, it's fucking Corn Dog 7 in my fucking heart.
Corn Dog 7,
Yeah.
and now it's Corn Dog Castle.
Oh,
That's
okay.
what it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's say.
Corn Dog
Corn,
7.
Corn Dog 7.
Which, what a fucking...
Bro, yeah, it's like walking in the subway. It was the most magical smell. Like, it was...
It's just corn
It's
batter.
like
fucking
between.
grease.
It's like between. No, but that wasn't what it smelled like in there. It also smelled like funnel cake. It also smelled
That's
like
true. That's true. It was
sugar-
fair food.
It smelled like
yeah.
sugar and grease all
You're right.
combined into one. Like,
You're right, you're right.
If you walk into Subway and smell all that gluten,
I feel like I just shit on your
I
childhood.
will come across this shit. I'm passionate about my food for a skinny man, Corey.
I immediately offended him. Just like, you better not, dude.
See the veins coming out my fucking like, bitch.
Poor Doug, you fat fuck.
Sorry, I don't have shit. Nah,
Oh,
I
my
fucking
God.
yeah, but they have that fucking they had that specific smell like Subway has that gluten smell. It's just
It does have a smell. It's very recognizable.
I would if someone wore some perfume that smelled like Subway, I'd snort their dandruff. Like
We should do that. Maybe we go there. Do some Patreon content at Corn Dog Castle.
it better fucking exist. We're gonna Google when this podcast is over and see if it does.
It'd actually be pretty fun. I mean,
I'll go down there and eat 12 corn dogs. I don't give a shit.
I think they still have. Maybe we'll go with you, and you'll just give us the experience. We'll film it. Yeah.
Do that mini golf.
I'll get my buddy Jimmy down there. What they have I think they still have the FYE too, which is a pretty cool place.
They used to
It's
have
like-
a venue in there. My last show was at a place called the Fuse in there.
Yeah, the Fuse.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
And I had a panic attack.
Really?
I didn't know what was happening. I got overheated because it's so crammed.
Oh, yeah,
I got
yeah.
overheated and
That
shit
place did
before we
fill up.
played. It
Yeah.
was before we played too, and I was
Dude,
like, oh fuck.
I played twice there. One was fine.
Yeah.
That second time was freaking unreal.
Yes.
Like, holy shit.
It's wild to think that people used to come to shows like that in Hot Springs.
Yes.
Like Hot Springs used to
there was
fucking.
nothing to fucking.
We used to be lit.
I
Like
know.
putting them on at churches, putting them on at low key arts, the exchange.
There was the other venue, probably.
the attic.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was wondering why you were being like
Like,
that.
what's his face?
It still has its legacy, to be fair, because
does.
one of my very first
I
shows.
think they're reopening it. Did
Yeah,
you see
who
that?
cares? If it's them,
I mean, if it's in Hot Springs, that's good for everyone. I feel like because
Yeah.
Maxine's ain't really doing shit.
yeah, well, not that our scene necessarily cares about, but yeah, they may be reopening it, and then oh shit, I lost my train of thought. Fuck.
Sorry.
No, it's not that. I was adding on to it.
And then
I saw My Children, My Bride's attic.
no shit.
Yeah, that was a long
They
time
used to
ago.
get a lot of good
That was like
shows.
2000.
Pretty sure Maylene played there, or Etid. One of the
If
two.
Maylene did and I missed that,
I think it was
God,
Every Time I Die. I think it was Every
it's
Time.
all the same band.
I mean, you're not one slower than the other.
I'm
but
kidding.
yeah,
I
you're-
love all of them.
Southern rock
Maylene
metal
is my
shit.
favorite. One of my like top 5 bands.
I'm so
This is why I
glad
like
they're
you.
back, dude.
Yeah.
So glad. I know Dallas has got some hurdles these days, but I just want to see him again. Just
Yeah.
to fucking.
Southern. We need more Southern metal.
That's why we started Shimfo, because
Yeah.
it doesn't exist. There's like
Yeah.
no one left.
We need a lot more Southern
know.
metal. Even if it has hardcore roots, we need Southern metal.
Southern metal.
Southern riffs.
Yeah.
Hell Tide does it, I think.
Yeah,
I
they
think,
do. For a little bit, yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
I think they do a good job of that, like Southern
Shout
Southern
out to them
sound.
too, man. That show, my fucking god,
Love my Hell Tide boys.
dude. It's like I said on the other one. I was like, I didn't because the show hadn't happened yet. But I was like, you ever go to a Gideon show that ended up being a Held Tight show because they fucking stole the whole thing?
Bro.
I mean, they were.
They are the Northwest Arkansas
It was
heroes.
It was
bro.
a
So
force
good.
that night. They came with all the vigor. They were like,
Yes.
"Fuck everybody in this bitch."
Yes, and Trevor's kit sounded extra good, dude. His snare sounded so fucking good.
He got the tone, boy.
Yeah.
He got the drums.
Which
he got the tone.
there's a lot of Obliviate. They do a good job of it.
They sure do.
Yes.
Shout out to Obliviate.
Yeah, we love Obliviate too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Haven't heard that name in a while. Good.
I've been wanting to get them down here for some shows.
They need to do some more shit. Yeah. I've seen them once or twice. They're fucking awesome.
We buy the Secret set when I was in Mass. They played, And that was my first time seeing them, and I fucking loved them. Like, they were so
They're
good.
fucking great.
Yeah. Y'all played that show. That's right. The Mask show.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know we were doing that till like 2 days before. So,
Really?
Yeah. Or
The
just a
fucking
few days
Zash
before.
Bash?
So I'm just now recollecting who all played it.
We opened it.
Yeah. Y'all played it, and then Any More Scene played it.
Yeah.
Or
Even More
Even
Scene.
More Scene. I don't know why.
Which I think they just go EVM4 now.
Yeah. Who else was it? I don't know. Zash, of course. Zash Bash.
Yeah.
Mazenko, Obliviate. Wasn't there another band?
Yeah, there was. Current Solace.
Oh.
Yep.
I'm sorry, guys.
It's dirty. The shirt's right there. How
I'm
could we forget?
very sorry. I'll kiss every one of your foreheads.
I think that was it. I think that's the whole lineup.
It's Current Solace who I was forgetting.
Listen.
Those are my babies.
That show was
Zash,
perfect.
Current Solace.
I was high off that show for like 3 months.
Yeah.
That really had me going.
That was a good time. Like,
Great time.
Yeah, that was really good.
It was perfect.
Especially for where it was at, of all places. 'Cause
Didn't get
that was
shut
another
down.
place where I used to play shows. Cersei.
Really?
There used to
odd
be this
spot.
place called the Living Room. And I remember playing with a band called Did You Mean Australia? No. Yeah, Did You Mean Australia? And
That was their name?
Yes. And one of the, it might have been them or one of the bands did Arnold Schwarzenegger impressions. Swear to God. And the vocalist, it was all Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Just
and
in
yelling.
between songs, like, oh.
He's like, this song is called Get to the Chopper. Like, just
Really?
genuinely, it was all a gimmick. Their whole CD was like that, too. Like, it was funny.
Was
But
it Austria, not Australia?
I don't know, bro.
Because he's Austrian. Huh?
That would make more sense with the
Yeah, because he's Austrian.
I really just remember the Living Room and not being allowed to play there anymore because we canceled one show because I got sick. So
Damn.
But I do remember playing.
That's a little strict.
Yeah, man, we're a serious venue with serious rules, and if you don't...
Yeah.
That's genuinely was the mentality.
Excuse me, you canceled on us, so we'll
But it
cancel
was-
on you forever.
It was a cool place because it was like a pizza place.
But who's still playing music and who's not around anymore, right?
The place isn't around. The place was like a pizza place and arcade on bottom and a laser tag place on top. So when you did get to play, you got free laser tag.
I did play there.
Yeah. You played laser tag against people. Yeah.
Laser tag and the fuck
You got
yeah.
a free pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah. That venue owner used to be a little twat.
Well, I was in a Christian band.
No, we
so
all were. Our Friends Fall Silent was a Christian band too. So it was okay.
It was called Truth Farm.
Yeah. Like, I forgot
And
that
it was
dude's
like a
name.
Nirvana style, Christian style, grungy. It was good. Truth Farm was rock and roll.
But we played laser tag with those guys, and that was fun. This is a
Hell
core
yeah.
memory.
That place did rule, dude.
Yeah. It was all right. The venue owner sucked, but the venue was dope.
I didn't have to fuck with him because I was playing bass, and bassists don't have to deal with bro, best fucking position in a band ever.
That's me now, dude. Everybody's like, hey, it's fun to you. I'm like, not me. You hear that, guys? You hear it? Not me. Where's the merch money? I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't fucking know where the merch money is.
I don't even know where the key to the van is. I'm gonna be over
Key to
here.
the van, don't give it to me. I'm the pothead. Like, I'll forget it. I
Van
won't,
key
but
guy.
hey. I like to be willingly ignorant.
It's a good position to be in.
Weaponized incompetence is my strategy these
There you
days.
go. Oh. Sneaky.
Yeah, nobody knows it. If
They're like, we don't trust him at all, and like secretly you're like,
he's a
"Hell
dumbass, bro. All he does is smoke weed.
Yeah.
Genuinely,
like-
it's me manipulating people.
Keep thinking.
It's
it.
me.
Keep thinking it.
It's me. Yeah, I'm so bothered that you're not bothering me.
I'll be over here in the van doing nothing.
Enjoying my peace.
Yeah. Not worried about merch setups and splits and all that shit.
I'm a man of peace and quiet.
Oh,
good
what's he doing? Chasing moths or something, man?
Oh, you'll find me flipping over rocks if you don't watch me for too long. You have to keep me on a tight leash.
Just popping roly-polies like Pez.
I literally moved to my apartment that I moved to because of the bugs that I found there when I lived there previously.
That's a wild reason to move.
Yeah, me and my ex broke up, and I was like, well, I'm going to move back to where I actually like living.
Oh,
so I was like, I found
oh, so you
bugs
lived
here.
there previously?
Yeah,
Oh.
I lived in Springdale after college, and then I came back, or I moved down here after a few years for a girl, and then for other reasons.
Of course.
And then,
Most of the
and that
reasons.
lasted for a while, and then we moved to Conway for a little bit, and then we broke up, and then I moved back here, but I moved back to the original apartment I moved to, Because, I mean, genuinely, I found the Luna moth today, but I think it's the unit that I lived in because it faces the woods.
Do you live in Little Rock?
Yeah, I live way out west Little Rock.
Fancy pants.
No, it's not like that.
Oh, okay.
It's not the expensive part of Little Rock.
Like down Chenal, like fucking...
It's down there, but I don't live in somewhere nice like that. Okay. There's places that are affordable down there.
You sure? I feel like you're rusing us.
Chenal place is like...
He's like, it's only 3 stories, dude. And one of them's a basement unfinished.
Let me put it this way. I am privileged to be in my living situation, but I live in an apartment and it's a box. I pay too much money for rent, like everybody else does.
Yeah.
Everybody pays too much in rent, especially if you live in an apartment and you pay over $600 in rent, which is everybody. It's too much fucking money.
I agree.
So,
100%.
And we're all paying over 100% more than that, damn near. Not really. I'm just being dramatic.
I'd rather live outside. That's true.
But yeah, I like it out there just because it's in the woods. And I wanted to. I find like all my bug pictures that I have collected are from that apartment, damn near. Just walk outside, find a Luna moth once every week at least.
You ever just go on a hunt?
Yeah,
like
all
just
the time.
Walk about.
I go hiking all the time.
Okay.
I don't look like it, but I love being outside and in the woods.
I mean, you kind of have a runner's look.
I don't run.
Gaunt.
No. I'm not active. I just like to go hiking. It's
calm down.
Like I don't want to. After what we said earlier, I like to swim, not to lean into the meme more of being hairless.
I like to swim, but sorta.
I have to swim out of obligation of being a naked mole rat.
I do it for the memes.
Yeah, but yeah, I like to hike and like even hike when it rains and gets nasty. I go out the next day when nobody wants to go out because that's when the millipedes and centipedes and shit are out and stuff. But
crawling around, earthworm jimming it up.
Yeah, I'll collect dead bugs, but I don't really mess with live specimens too much. I want to like raise insects. I think that would be really cool. Like the dream to me, nothing crazy. Not like a whole, I like a room, like buffalo bill in a room like this full of moths. Nothing outrageous, but like a greenhouse, like a butterfly greenhouse, that'd be cool.
Oh, that would be cool.
Because Fayetteville's small botanical garden they have like it's like a little wooden mesh greenhouse, and you walk in, it's just butterflies flying around, but you look at the plants, there's caterpillars. It's just they don't have to do anything. It's just maintaining itself.
Little fucking ecosystem.
Yeah, they just have they just keep the plants alive.
Interesting.
And things like that, and like
you can go in it.
Yeah, you go in there and sit.
They just fucking come around you and stuff.
Mm-hmm. You can be like right here from a caterpillar and touch it.
Damn,
it's pretty cool. If you ever go up to Fayetteville, it's a little botanical garden. It's not that big.
I should go there more.
I've never. Like it's a cool place, but it's a pain in the ass to go up there at this point.
It's just too much traffic.
Yeah.
It blew up before it could blow up, and now it's just like
there's nowhere to go. Moving up there, dude. It was like, I mean, it was like 6-7 years ago now.
I mean, now it's
8 years
unreal.
Ago. Everything it's a growing area. It's a growing area, and I was like, bitch, it's done grown. Like,
oh, it's
have you been there?
It's insane now.
Yeah. It's cool. Like, it's a cool part of Arkansas, but
it is.
I'm not feeding
They have a good
them.
culture, like for like things.
Even
like
now that I'm not tied, like I'm not. How do I say this? Even though
careful.
Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say.
I do. Yeah.
I'm not feeling to go back to Northwest Arkansas.
Sure.
Like some people are like, oh, it's just so great up there and this and that. Like, yeah, it's cool, but
it's fun.
Here's cool too.
I've only ever been there when I have something to do, though, like a show or recording or whatever.
You can make wherever you are fun. I'm a firm believer in
Usually
that.
I can, yeah.
Yeah, and if not, well, it was
side of the road.
Look a little intrinsically where the fun is, and maybe you'll find
go in the woods, try to find a bear.
Yeah.
Who knows? Fight it if you have to.
Exactly. Yeah.
If you have a gun, shoot it. Now you have dinner.
And a hat.
And a pelt. What are you doing, pelting?
I mean, just think about it. That's how we used to function as humans. Wake up. What am I going to do today? Not work, because I don't have a job. I'm just a Neanderthal.
I just need to food, shit, fuck, repeat. Like, I need to replicate myself. Mm-hmm. I need to eat. That's it.
Have time to go outside and think about how things work.
For a long fucking time. It's kind of it. I want to get back to...
It was nice when people could just make up shit and not post it up on social media and be like, oh, that star is called the Big Dicker, and not convince everybody on social media about it.
It's like, I was just telling Curtis, like, dude, I just need to delete this shit. And he's like, just post more. And I'm like,
Don't get me started.
What,
Don't get me started.
Like, what am I going to post? Do people really want to see me fucking laying tile for the 4 billionth time?
Where are we at? An hour and a half? I'm about to say, we're going to get me on a whole other half an hour if we do this.
We can cut it.
Nah,
I'm fucking tired. I know that.
I'm all for the access to information being too much, but hey.
I think it's just because it's new, man.
Yeah.
I think it's just because it's new.
Well, it's not.
It's a new thing. It's just like when fucking cars first came around. Dude, look into that. You want to know how many people just were randomly killed by automobiles? Or
It's between it being new, how quick it's happening.
That's really it. The speed at which it's
how
coming.
much of a grasp
We're not
we
ready.
don't have on it. Because when we really look at it, all this stuff is less than 20 years old. What were you doing at 20 years old? You're an adolescent still.
Oh, dude, I was fucking having a good time.
Yeah. Like,
And MySpace barely
I was having
a
a
thing.
dude bring substances over and putting them on my tongue and don't
We
know
were
what they
doing
are.
like crime. It was a lot of anyway. We were doing stuff. It
Yeah.
was fun.
He was doing things you can't talk about.
Had a really good childhood.
We all had fun.
Very fun childhood because that's what you did.
Yeah.
You had to make fun, and making fun typically meant trouble. A little rabble rouser.
But it's fun to talk about. Like,
It is great to talk about
yeah.
it.
That's what we have to
fucking-
share. It's what
Here, I'll mute it, and then you can say whatever you want.
No, don't mute it. Anyway, I killed his fucking ass.
So this felony I committed a few
Yeah.
years ago.
I got a few felonies under my belt.
Yeah.
Probably like 4, probably. Oh, I did 3 just a couple years ago.
Hell yeah.
They're not even like bad. They just are felonies. It's like, that's a felony? You're like, yes. You're like, that's
About to
fucking
mute it
stupid.
if you don't stop.
Okay.
I probably have some tax evasion somewhere, but hey, we're here.
Oh, we all got that.
Mm-hmm.
I've been broke, bitch.
Yeah.
Sometimes I ain't paying you. Fuck you. You got all the money.
Hey,
Shut
hey,
up.
hey, hey.
Okay.
We're gonna get demonetized,
Just the whole last
Corey.
half of this. We ain't monetized yet, dude. That would fucking be so nice. Y'all put fucking hit play and just turn the volume down. Like watch it twice, you know?
Love it.
I was doing that, but then somebody was like, no, and I was like, okay, well, I'm just trying to help myself. I didn't know it was a shitty thing to do. Sorry. I just want some money.
We need that Hank's Fine Furniture sponsorship.
That's what, dude, that would be sick.
Fine furniture.
I would do sponsorship by Hanks.
What was the last one we talked about too? We did Liquid Death, obviously. Well, there was one that that would be a good sponsor.
Oh yeah, we might not never know.
6 hour.
A good pod sponsor. I would want it to be not normal shit like everybody. Like Manscaped your nutsack, make your boner bigger with Hims chewables. Like all the same old
Blue
shit.
Chew.
Blue Chew, yeah.
My dick stays hard for 12 hours.
yeah.
That's not a problem.
I'm fucking dead now because it wasn't a real
All the
doctor
blood's
prescribing it. Yeah, I'm blind.
All the blood's in my cock. I'm not this pale normally.
I'm just mad because I can't have it anymore. That shit does work though. God damn.
So brought to you by Panera Loaded Tea.
This episode brought to you by bread.
Dude, that's the
Bread.
thing. I was gluten free because of all this, because they thought that it was
It was a
causing
gluten thing?
Yeah. I started eating gluten recently.
Your hair's growing back.
Don't ever do it. Don't ever not eat gluten. It's good for you.
Yeah.
Whoever says it makes them feel better, they're fucking lying to you. Unless they got some medical condition.
Inflammation, for sure.
Get the fuck out of here.
I feel a lot better when I don't eat a lot of carbs.
That makes sense. But also, it's just eating better. You know what I mean? But also,
There's parts of that. for
gluten
sure.
is incredible.
It tastes really good. Bread
Wheat,
is nice.
I mean, well, wheat. It's just wheat in general. Like all those grains
well,
and
it's
stuff.
not. Never mind. We'll go on a whole nother thing. We did that.
Oh, I know.
We made it shitty.
'Cause
Real
I,
bread
like-
is just fine.
Because I talked to a doctor that's a dietitian too
It's
during
all the
all of it, and he was like, "Yeah,
chemicals
you
and
can
the
go over
garbage.
to Germany and eat a piece of bread, and you'd be fine."
Absolutely.
But it turns out I'm fine anyways, because I'm not fucking
Because you're not
gluten
fucking,
intolerant.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I guess I probably am a little bit because
everybody gets a little lactose and gluten intolerant.
Dude, the
but
older I get, man, like milk now,
lactose.
spray, baby, spray.
Let's not talk about it. Like
Fucking cannon.
full body sweats, gonna die like it. Thinking that Elvis is my.
And I love ice
ancestor.
cream, and I'm like, I'll just deal with it.
Yeah, that apparently there's this
cheese?
thing called Miralax.
Yeah, Miralax, yeah.
Is it Miralax?
That's old school, buddy.
Lactate. No, Miralax is laxative. Don't. That's the opposite. Lactate.
Lactate? I thought you were saying lactate. Like titty milk.
Lactate makes it like coat your stomach so you can eat ice cream and shit. I haven't tried it yet, but
I don't want that. You got to make it taste like shit so you can enjoy.
No, it's not that. It's just something you take and then you eat your ice cream and your stomach doesn't get upset.
Okay.
It's like a pill.
Nah.
That's how I am about it too. I'm
I'll
like,
just do
fuck
the
it.
violent
I just
doo-doo.
know
I
my
don't care.
threshold. Like I can do like a Henry bread from Vino's. Any more than that, I'm done. Like,
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
wow.
dead. Like I will be in
Everyone
pain.
is lactose intolerant. It just hits you at like
Different
Yeah.
ages.
Well, we're
yeah.
not meant to
Mine
have-
was about 3 years ago, and it just now it's like I shouldn't be eating it, but
Yeah.
fuck you.
I found lactose-free milk
Cheese
at Trader
is
Joe's.
delicious.
And that lactose-free Trader Joe's milk
I
has
don't
got
eat.
me.
I don't drink milk anymore of any kind.
Well, I was a whole milk kid, and I can't really get off of it.
whole milk
But they
is
have
fucking-
they have whole lactose-free milk at Trader
tell you about the
Joe's,
fucking-
and I've
have I-
fucking been eating it with cereal.
Ever told you about the time my buddy shot titty milk into my other friend's mouth at a Chick-fil-A in the mall? Did I say that one on the pod yet? It was incredible, dude. It was.
I like that I had
I'm
the
not
camera on so
acknowledging
far.
Yeah.
Because he had the same reaction I did. That was just like,
I just stayed at the table.
It's a solid story.
Is it?
Oh, it's amazing.
It sounds like a pretty liquid story.
You had to be there. Well, it's
your
not.
buddy. So
It's a
you're
man.
saying it was titty milk from a man.
Yes, he could lactate, and it's not like liquidy like you think when it comes out of a guy tit. It's kind of like spoiled, right? The consistency. And
I was
my
worried
buddy,
about that mint ruining
we're
my
at the
appetite.
Chick-fil-A in the mall. The tables, everybody's got their food, and he's going for a
He does
bite.
this in public.
Oh yeah, he's going for a bite, and my buddy lifts up his shirt, and he's just explaining it that he can do it, and he goes plonk, and across the table it goes as my friend's burgering, and it goes right in his right in his fucking mouth as he's about to. So he got a fucking nugget of fucking man milk in his. Dude, it was one of the funniest fucking things I've ever seen. I'm dying. Everyone at the table's dying. Dude's trying not to throw up. It's fucking, dude. What an epic fucking moment. I can't believe I never told that story. That shit was so fucking funny.
That's
And I
vile.
watched it like in slow motion. I saw the whole thing play out. It was
That is-
fucking awesome.
Vile. That's worse than the condoms.
There we go. Let's see. You want to end it there?
I don't know what to talk about now.
I'm done.
Okay. Plug your stuff.
Check out Mazenko, of course. Check out my band's band, Open Casket and First to Burn.
Hell yeah.
Check out all of Little Rock Hardcore, Death Rattle, Dryer Fire, Terminal Nation, Little Rock Death, Morbid Visions. I don't know. If I didn't
There's so
shout
many now.
Northwest
Threat.
Arkansas, Obliviate. Oh yeah, Threat, Chain Snatcher. Shit, I even get into all the newer ones.
There's so many.
Shout
There's
out
too many
to
to remember now.
Obliviate, Held Tight.
Hell tight. There you go.
If you play music, shout out to you.
There you go. Thanks for keeping it alive.
If you do art, shout out to you. If you do anything for us, shout out to
You play
you.
RuneScape, shout out to you.
Hell yeah.
If you play RuneScape,
Fortnite.
stop. Come to a show. Support your
There you
artist
go.
friends.
Link below.
Get outside. Do your body a favor. Go
Support
out.
your artist friends, at least.
Uh,
Yeah, I appreciate you having me. Thank you.
again, thank
Yeah.
you, buddy.
This one was more fun anyway.
it was.
It was meant to happen.
Yeah. I think you're right.
We
The
talked
universe,
about a lot of bodily fluid.
This is a very body heavy pod. Yeah, it's a
I'm
body
really
pod.
worried about the reaction to this.
It's okay.
You don't get to have the conversation. Well, you do, but I have to have
Oh,
the
I do. I get to
conversations
laugh
after
though.
this.
Yeah. I'll be like, oh, dude, yeah, it's
I
fucking
thought Ryan
hilarious.
talking about shitting himself was bad, not me
Dude.
shoving condoms in a binder. And
Dude, that story's so
my
good.
alcoholism being bald.
Don't worry. It's not like it's gonna get clipped out or anything.
All right, boys.
All right,
Thank you.
Crashcast Pod, Twitter, Crashcast Pod 1. Check out the Patreon. We do need to do a new episode soon. I think
It's June,
that's it. Do we have any shows coming up that we need to promote?
June 28th.
June 28th is the
Goes Pop.
Arc Goes Pop. That's right.
Hell yeah.
It's
July 19th. Prop Hunters doing Emo Night at Phoenix.
Emo Night at Vino's Prop Hunter.
Live band.
A live band emo night. They're learning a whole ton of songs. They're gonna
3
play
hours of
actual.
emo bangers. If you have a request, hit them up.
There you go. If they have a request, hit up Prop Hunter for the emo night. A live band emo night at Vino's. This is gonna be sick. Actually, this is gonna be fun as fuck. singing and drinking and pizza and all that good shit. All right, everybody. Thank you for listening. Peace. I was scratching my nose. Yeah, I was like, peace.